Should have told you to get in here earlier.
And it's sad though, because the person, Luann and her husband are dead. So
In King of the Hill?
Yeah. Oh, the actor.
Well, yeah.
The actor. I was gonna say I don't remember that episode. Holy crap!
No,
King of the Hill got dark.
And I'd always forgotten that Tom Petty played Lucky, and I was like, oh shit, he's dead too.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about time. Alright, I think we can get going. I don't want to wait too long. Lazard, still at the top of the scribe rotation, as you've ducked it a few times. Are you okay scribing today?
I'm scribing the other game. Can somebody take over for me? And I'll scribe next week. Cause I don't want to scribe both games the same week.
Well, we have Bud, Alette, then Una. Una just scribed. So is Bud or Alette interested?
If Bud will take it, that'd be great. But if not, okay.
Oh, thank you, Bud. I love you.
Well, the problem is that I once again didn't take notes. I always I open a window to take notes, but then I get into the session and forget. And so I went to rewatch the session today, and I couldn't find the video because I'm an idiot. So I have no notes. I know we battled the end. Sorry.
That's fine. Well, could you put a placeholder? You have
Sure.
you don't have to put too detailed of notes.
Yeah. I
mean, not much happened.
I intentionally went to Twitch as soon as I got off work today, and I'm like, okay, I gotta write my journal. And then I was looking for the tribe, and I'm like, and after searching both Twitch and YouTube, not finding anything for the tribe in the past, for the date that I, for around the second, I was like, and then I posted that thing in the chat, and I didn't see Carly. I didn't see your reply until after game time.
Well, I can give a bit of a recap. There's only a couple of things of note besides the battle. The group was fighting the Myconids, which they defeated. One of you made a check and realized that these creatures aren't generally aggressive, and someone else thought that the aggression might have to do with the strange corruption that seems to be encapsulating the area around the entryway. Because, as I said, they're usually not necessarily they're usually peaceful, and avoidant of others. They just kind of keep to themselves and have their own kind of societies underground. They don't even usually come up to the surface that often. At the end of the battle, after that, right before that, while you were finishing up the battle, that scout saw you, commented on how badass you guys were, then ran off before anyone could do anything, saying he was going to tell Bobby what happened, which made the group a little bit worried. So they went into the tower, trying to get a quick rest in, hoping they wouldn't get jumped, since they were in a weakened state. I think, did you end up, you picked the lock in the tower. I remember you saying you wanted to break it, but did you decide not to do that?
Yeah, I think we didn't want to antagonize them.
Okay, yeah, I kind of remember that. So the group took a short rest. Lazard was talking to his imp, who he made promise he would not enslave anyone. The imp was seemingly fine with not enslaving people. Just a kind of weird little side conversation. The group came down the stairs into the first little area of the dungeon. They saw evidence of more Myconid activity. So this place seemingly has more of these creatures, possibly corrupt. Alright, so
Who was it that rolled the knowledge check on the Myconids?
I believe it's Bud. Bud has, I think he has knowledge nature. Don't quote me on that, though.
I don't have it trained, but I have that druid feature where I can use my wisdom for nature checks.
Oh, okay. So
That's a good improvement for druids.
Definitely.
yeah. So yeah, that would make sense. I don't think anyone else has that.
So you explained to us that they're not usually like this.
Yeah, I believe if I remember correctly, Bud let you all know what he knew.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is the 12th of fall at 8:20 p.m. It's getting kind of late as we return to the first room, which, yeah, seems like my conids have been in here. Now, they could have just come in from above. It's hard to say without tracking them.
Like open.
But yeah, what does the group want to do? And where's Lazard? Are you almost in?
Funny story. I have been sitting in the Whispers of the Shadow Lord campaign this entire time.
Oh, well, yeah, that
I
that one's
probably
not
go
till
there.
Thursday.
I went into the wrong game. Whoops, hold on. Let me go back.
Yeah, that's a few days away. So
Because I was like, why is it on the to be continued screen? Man, he's behind.
Make us wait.
well, I mean, I was doing the recap, so, but yes, that's
All right. I should have noticed when I didn't see anybody else's name in there, but okay.
yeah, that's usually a good indicator. But all right, so yeah, it is late in the evening. What do you all want to do? You like the new fog effect?
I was like, why are we floating in clouds?
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
And then I
It's a
realized.
little brighter, but it's not too bad.
Is it too bright, you say?
Oh.
What about now?
Ooh.
You know,
I like
and so
that.
okay, I will say this:
Dark
I
mode.
have my Roll20 set to dark mode, so they ought to do that automatically for me. But I like it.
You like the dark fog? I mean, I'll use either.
If that's okay with everyone, that's.
I
better
like
on
the
my
dark
end.
fog because otherwise I felt like I was.
Or we
like,
can just
why
be
is our
boring.
dungeon-
No, I
no,
thought
I
the
like
fog was cool.
We could just be boring old Roll20. All right, dark fog. Dark fog it is.
All right. So yeah, well, if those creatures, if something's, affecting them, then maybe we should try and sneak a bit, and maybe we don't have to kill so many of them until we figure out what's going on.
I think that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I like it.
I have no idea what happened to my accent for a moment there, Lou.
Just sounds like a Wisconsin accent to me.
The whole reason I do like three. My dog
Alright.
barks every time my brother comes home. The reason I do like just speech manners for my characters instead of accents is because I'm clueless with accents.
No, that's fine. So there is a little bit of erosion in here. Seems like some water has been dripping down from above. The stairwell would continue going down, but it's caved in. There is a door in this room, which is closed currently. Stone door. And yeah, the wall is partially fallen over. Bud is walking
Well,
around.
let's-
Do I
all the corners.
I notice anything in the walls?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Nope.
So you're looking around, but you don't really see much in here. Other than the plant growth, which seems a little bit odd.
But you said that the top was open a bit, right?
Well, the stairwell leads up to the spire that you all came in through.
Oh,
It
I
looks
see.
like some
So-
water at some point or another may have flooded in through, like, maybe under the doorway and come down here because it's kind of wet. Maybe from some of the rainfalls.
But if this has been uninhabited for a while and there is some damage and leakage, then I guess is the plant is it really so odd?
Well, you just wouldn't know how light would get down here. Because remember, it's closed up above, so there's no light in here other than the light you brought with you.
I see. Okay. And the cave in here, can I just take a look at it a little bit just to see, like, if I can peer through it at all, or if there's how difficult it would
Yeah.
be to try and clear this?
So you can use survival or, I guess, perception. If you're looking at the cave-in.
I'm waiting for Beyond 20 to come through. Is it not working?
Oh, have the sheets gotten any better? I know they've been working on them for a while now.
Well, I have to remake mine because it won't let me level her up.
Oh, okay.
So I've just been using Beyond 20.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
it doesn't seem to be rolling today. I rolled a 16, but it's not coming through.
I guess if you want, you could just use the Roll20 roller.
Yeah.
Just add your score
It's
to it.
+5. Oh, I rolled even higher. Now it's 17. Or no. It's
All right,
+5.
and this is perception.
Yeah.
So this is caved in pretty thoroughly. You can't really see through it, even with your light source. I mean, it could be dug out, but it would take time and effort.
All right. So pretty laborious.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a couple people for some hours, or lots of people for some days.
I guess so. You could probably do up to like 2 or 3 people on it. It would probably take them a few days.
Okay. I wanted to know how likely it would be that someone coming in behind us could discover a new path, if they have more manpower than us. But it would still take them some time. So, okay. Good.
Yeah. They would need tools and time and have a fairly strong digging crew, because it looks like this would tire normal people out pretty quick.
What do you guys think? Should we go through the next door?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're worried about them coming in on us while we're resting, probably do want to go in further.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think that the plants were odd. I don't think I'd think too much about the plants. So I would go up and take a look at this door and see if I think anything might be trapped.
Alright, so the door is closed. You don't see... I guess you could make a perception check to see if you notice anything. Again, I guess just roll if Beyond 20 isn't working.
Yeah, well, I can use the sheet for my skills. I just haven't leveled up some of the other stuff in my sheet, so I'll do that.
23. No, the doorway looks fairly safe. Looks like it has been opened a couple of times. Like, you don't see any of the buildup that might occur on the door that's been closed for a long time. So something has been coming through here. Or some things, perhaps.
I don't think that this has been closed ever since this place has been in ruins.
I go ahead and reach to open it. Try then.
Alright, so the stone door will grind open. A little bit of effort, but it does open up, leading into an old, quiet hallway.
I poke my head through.
Okay, so the hall seems to go north and south. You would notice several doors along the passageway.
Is it dark in there?
Come on, guys.
Yes, it would
Like
be
real
all
quiet.
dark.
All right, I've got. I still have that torch.
Me too.
Okay. I'm gonna
That's
drop
why
the
I can
dancing
see.
lights.
Yeah.
Drop concentration on them
Okay.
while we're holding torches. If we need to make it darker, if we're trying to sneak, let me know. I can do those fancy lights again.
But maybe we should just be quiet. Like, I know people might see the lights, but sound might travel really far in a place like this, so at least the light's gonna be in
I
the
can be
area we
quiet.
are.
So as you step out, Una, you would hear footsteps to the north.
Oh, you mean like that? That's
You don't
That's really
see
impressive
anything,
how
but you heard some movement kind of up here.
Did it sound like it was retreating from the light?
Yes,
From us?
and you hear what sounds like a door open and shut.
Did you hear that?
Rogan
Bet you
says,
pygmies probably don't open and close, or don't close doors behind them, I guess.
I
There's a
don't
lot
know.
of doors.
This place is definitely creepy, though. Rogan says, looking around. Still, it's
Probably just another
exciting to
adventure.
finally be here.
Should we go systematically, or should we follow the sound?
Oh. I've never
Rogan.
been one for systematically doing anything systematically.
Yeah, I'm curious about the sound, and I
Yeah,
tend
let's
to
go.
follow whatever's making me
Well,
curious. At
we're
the
just
time, so.
here looking for stuff to bring back and sell, right? Rogan says.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, then
But
I guess. Or go ahead.
but if there's something weird going on, maybe we'll figure it out and we'll be heroes. And rich.
He says, "Well, I do like money."
All right, let's check it out.
All right. So
It's
as I
probably just another
said,
adventure.
You know what they say, you don't become a hero by how you live. You become a hero by how you die.
Rogan says, "Yeah, that makes sense." Well, I guess we should probably try putting off being heroes for a bit then, and just settle for making some money.
Do we want the full light or do we want to do the dancing things?
I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
all for dancing, but I think you're talking about separate things.
Well, they're getting away. If we're gonna go follow those footsteps, we should go.
Yeah.
Do we want to
Okay.
follow them? Rogan says, "There's a nice shiny door right here."
I mean, there's doors to the south too, I think. But,
Yeah.
who was you said? Someone said. I think someone said they wanted to follow the footsteps. I forget already who it was. Sorry.
If we go through that door, who's to say that whatever those footsteps are aren't just going to come up and, take us from behind while we're fighting something out?
Let's go.
Bud, what type of light do you light up?
Oh, I didn't. It was already lit. It was the torch.
Oh, okay.
From the fight.
Ah,
Yeah,
all right. You still have that.
torches. Yeah.
All right. So you head north down the old abandoned hallway. The light flickering from your torches, revealing more and more of this abandoned place as you go. After some walking, you would reach the end of the hallway, at which point it seems to turn to the east, and there is a large stone double door, which is closed.
Can I listen at the door?
Sure, give me a perception check. It doesn't sound like anything of much interest on the other side of the door. You don't hear anything anyway.
Just some regular spooky dungeon sounds. Should we go in, or does anyone else want to, have a look?
Ona would shrug. I mean, pick a door.
Pick this one.
Oh,
Good
and
one.
everyone has to be assembled before the group continues. I think one of you is still
Oh,
You must
little ways
gather your
behind.
party.
We left the
with
guard in
attention
charge.
before-
I was
'Cause
just thinking that.
I assume that you don't want to go on without him. All right, so he is there.
I think
as
we would
well.
probably stay together.
Yeah,
in this
I'm falling
situation.
behind. I'm just.
Although maybe we shouldn't totally clump up, but also let's kind of stay together.
All right. Would it be easier to use the party token, or do you want to control your separate tokens?
Oh, let's.
I mean, that largely depends on how close we are to a combat.
Right. I mean, if we're about to open a door, we might as well keep our separate tokens for now because we don't know what we're gonna find.
All right.
Position where you would be.
Do you need me to open the door, or can you? Is it unlocked?
So
Let just tried to open it.
You push on the door. You don't think it's locked, but it does seem to be stuck. You might need to use some strength here.
Rogan,
Huh? Oh, me?
the door's stuck.
All right. Hang on a sec. So Rogan will use strength. Slams his shoulder into it, and he's like, "Ow!" Maybe a little help. Anyone?
I'll assist.
All right,
I have some oil if you want to try to oil the hinges.
That's a good idea.
Says,
Sit
sure. So
Hang on a second.
Now, do you have actual, like, what type? Do you mean like lantern oil or something? What type of oil?
It's just the vial of oil from the basic gear.
Okay. Sure. So you drop a little drop on the door hinge, which I'll say gives you a +2 to the next check, circumstance bonus.
Is this going to be a straight strength check or athletics?
It'd be strength.
I could, I'm just saying, I could blast the lock a little bit to weaken it, maybe.
Well, it's not locked, Rogan says. It's just...
I mean, I could blast the door hinges a little bit to maybe weaken them.
Alright, so let you slam your shoulder into the door as well, going ow as the door buckles a little, but is still pretty stuck.
Yeah.
Rogan says, I mean, if you want to blast it, Lazard, I guess. Isn't that going to make some noise, though?
Yeah.
Not that we haven't just made some noise.
I was just going to say, like, you guys ramming into the door hasn't made noise.
Yeah.
Probably not nearly all that much. Like a soft human hitting a stone probably doesn't make. Well, I guess armor maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. She's wearing leather armor, so not too loud.
Says you think it's barricaded? Maybe you said you heard someone go through it. Una. Maybe they barricaded it.
Maybe.
You know,
what if we try and lock it and we explore the other doors?
You know, when you really think about it, and all of a sudden he just like swishes his hands, skadoo.
What is he doing?
He just as he's like talking, I was like skadoo, and he just like blasted the door.
So I think Eldritch Blast only affects creatures.
Nope, it changed.
Oh, did they change it?
That changed, yes.
Oh, nice. All right. That's good, because I thought that was silly. So you blast the door, and it crackles a bit.
It is force damage, so I was hoping to do more against inanimate object.
Well, I don't think force... It's more thunder that has more effect on inanimate, but it does crack it a bit with your first blast.
There you go, guys. Give it another go, and it'll probably be weaker now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to keep rolling, but I assume you're just going to continually channel energy into blasting it until you can break it down.
Yeah.
Alright, so you stand there giving it several blasts until finally the door will break open, revealing a room and completely destroying the door.
Ooh.
That's how you deal with a door.
Anymore.
That's right.
So this old room has some writing on the walls in Elven.
Oh, there's handwriting on the walls.
Investigation might tell you more about this room.
Probably not me.
Yeah, definitely not Alette, but I'm sure
I can cast guidance on someone to give them the bonus
I
on
forgot I can do that.
Okay. So roll a d4.
Yeah,
I'm actually trained. I just am not very intelligent.
I'll give guidance to Una for investigation skill checks for the next minute.
Yeah, I think I found something.
All right.
What'd you
Little
find?
cobblestone.
So yeah, just make sure you do that before the roll next time. But go ahead, roll a d4, and I'll add it to you.
Oh, I see what he was
They
saying.
rolled way
Making
too
bad-
fast.
Yeah.
I
For the next
can't.
roll. Yeah.
She just runs
With the
over
way
and
the
starts
guide
looking
with
around.
the way that guidance has changed, like, it's not as simple
yeah.
as just saying guidance.
Oh yeah, you have to decide like what you want.
I have to
be for, yeah.
specify the skill check that it's going to be for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, go ahead,
gonna
roll
have to
a
go-
d4, so I know what to add.
Oh,
to
I'm
her
going to
roll.
be able to do it. Oh, I didn't know we were adding it to the previous roll. Gotcha.
Oh, I mean, Bud would roll it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually I do. Whoever's casting it can roll it and give their roll to the 12. So 14.
Sorry.
So you are looking around as Bud does a chant magically, and I'll say since this activity takes more than 6 seconds, you would have some time to do it while she is investigating. You think this is some kind of old laboratory. There are signs of places where liquids have spilled and things are kind of burned, and maybe some of the tables look like they were old lab tables. But most of it is kind of just rubble now. Strangely enough, there is one wooden table that looks like it has been unaffected by the ravages of time. Almost like someone brought a new table into this place, which is very odd.
Why is it so clean? Or like, is it clean and unmarred?
Yes, it doesn't appear to have any spots or anything wrong with it. Like, it's not dirty at all, and it's not falling apart like the other things.
Why is
It's
that
a
table
mimic.
so suspicious?
I don't
Clean
think anyone knows what
in
that
a
is. so-
dungeon. It's-
Why do you think it's so clean? Someone just cleaning furniture or bringing it in
I
here?
mean, does it look like anyone's dragged any heavy furniture through here recently? Can I
Oh
check
yeah, I guess I
for-
could look the
Alright.
tracks.
So as you say that, give me initiative rolls.
Oh no,
I'm so excited.
I should not be at the front of the pack. Why am I here? Oh,
Where's the initiative on this?
As
Yeah!
the table suddenly lunges forward and indeed
Oh my
tries
gosh.
to bite you.
I didn't. I actually thought it was more likely that the table was enchanted for some reason, and that's why it was clean.
You turn your back to walk away, and it just grows a mouth. Like, oh god! You would all be surprised, so I need disadvantage on those initiatives.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, I don't think Alette can roll much worse than that.
Yeah, my first one
Yeah,
was worse. so-
yeah, four Alette.
Okay.
6. There we go.
Alright, so... Did you get an 18, bud? Even with disadvantage?
That was my second one. My first one was a 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Alette's first one was a 4.
Alright, so you might have to change your initiatives.
Oh,
on
yes.
the-
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Unfortunately,
And do we have Logan?
I don't know of a good way of rolling initiative with advantage
Yeah,
or disadvantage.
There
There's
never
a
was.
toggle you can change in the like when you click initiative, it pops up and you can say disadvantage. I just rolled before you told us we had disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think if you have your
you
sheet
talking
set up
about-
to,
Well, yeah, in roll
query.
20. Yeah.
which is a pain in the butt, just to do it for that. I just wish there was a way you could quickly roll it without having to set that. All right, so I'll roll for Rogan as well. He is like, what the
Nice.
hell?
Oh well, yeah.
Well, yeah, he would be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming he's going to roll lower.
Gonna lose our waste our crit.
Oh,
waste
well,
all
maybe
of our
not.
crit.
He just rolled a double 20. Interesting.
Nice.
Rogan is
Wow.
on the ball.
He's gonna jump into this mimic's
Oh,
jaws.
oh no, I'm having a bad trip.
All right,
Oh,
so
No,
the
this is
first
very
to
real.
act is going to be Rogan, who is going to say, "What the hell is that?" As he pulls out his weapon. It says, Una, look out! He's going to step forward, rushing at this thing, and do a longsword attack, trying to keep it from hitting you. So 19 would connect, slashing the table, doing 11 points of damage. And getting it pissed at him. That's it for him, Bud.
Okay. Well, I will jump back a little bit, surprised that the table just came to life, and see how many spell slots I have left.
Oh, and it seems that Rogan's sword is now stuck to it as he slashed it. Ugh. So he would technically be grabbed. As he's trying to pull it away. What the?
Is he still grabbed if he lets go of his sword?
No, he could let go of his sword, but so far he's holding it.
Right.
I'm gonna cast a spell. Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Why don't they put the range on the spells? I swear to God, these people.
It's 30 feet.
Does it say that somewhere?
Not on what it posted to the chat, but it's in the description, like a spell description. I don't know how to.
Oh, okay. So you cast Tasha's on this thing, which would be a Wisdom save.
Oh.
Let's see. Alright, so it fails as it starts cackling maniacally.
And does it like fall over on its back and like the table legs are kicking in the air? Like an upside down turtle. Come on, give me that.
Hang on, I just need to check something. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't have legs. It's a chest. Or, sorry, never mind, it's a table. So, yeah, it would not fall on its back, but just sort of tumble forward as it cackles maniacally. So it is technically prone.
It is. Okay.
Rogan goes down a little as his sword is pulled to the floor, but he's kind of holding it, still trying to get it off the thing. He's like, damn it. You are concentrating on your spell. Anything else, Bud?
I don't. I'll cast Shillelagh on, I guess, the torch I'm holding again.
Okay.
You know what? No. I'm gonna drop the torch. Cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff. So the torch is gonna just be on the floor right here. I'll drag it out.
Okay, so you drop the torch. Go ahead and place it. And there's no longer light on you. Alright,
Correct.
So Una.
I'm also going to drop my torch.
Okay.
She's going to, probably scream a little bit when we're startled by the dude.
Yeah. As Rogan runs past you, you turn around and see this thing, which is now on the floor laughing and probably freak out a little.
That's it! And she's gonna send a psychic blade at it.
Alright.
Alright, so...
You have advantage.
Excellent.
But it's probably gonna save after you do this.
Ooh.
Oh, well, yeah, so you stab at it. 10... Well, you have advantage, so roll again. Yeah, 19 will strike it, since its AC is only 12, technically. Striking it for 14 points of damage, which is psychic damage. Oh, this thing is immune to prone. I lied. You would not have advantage. My
Okay, so
mistake.
Ah,
Yeah, the creature can't be knocked prone.
So just quick question to make sure I understand this right. When I'm doing the Nick, or when I'm utilizing the Nick feature,
Mhm.
do I roll it like it's an attack, an action attack, or do I roll it like it's a bonus action attack, even though it's part of my action? You know, 'cause, like, don't I have different bonuses if it's a bonus action attack, like an offhand weapon attack?
You would roll it after your attack. Like, it'd basically be just like having an extra attack on your turn.
Right, okay, but I would roll it same bonuses as the one I just did, right? And it's still my action.
I mean, unless the power says, well, it's not your reaction. Nick is just an extra attack, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So it says when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as
Yeah,
part of
so
the
it's
attack
the
action.
same
So I
thing
thought
as
it was-
having the extra action feature.
Okay, all right, cool. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought it was this, like, it was the bonus action attack, but during my action. Anyway, sorry, that's fine. I understand now. All right, so yeah, I would go ahead and try again. Or
Okay.
can my second roll be my second attack? No, sorry, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess 19.
Oh, I don't have advantage the second time, do I?
No, you wouldn't have advantage because it wasn't actually
Oh,
knocked
okay.
prone.
Okay, so I guess she misses, and then bonus action, she's
Well,
gonna.
I'll say the 19 that you rolled could hit. So you just deal
Oh.
3 less damage, which would be 11.
Nice. Okay, cool.
As you stab it with a psychic blade.
And the 3 less damage is because.
Doesn't Nick only do your normal attack without your dex bonus?
So it is like the bonus action attack. That was what I was asking.
it's
I
like
have a
that, but it
different-
doesn't require a bonus action anymore.
Yes. So
Right,
it just
so
is. It's
that's-
that except
that's
without
like-
the bonus action.
That's what I meant, though, was like which
It's
but
an
which
offhand
my
attack.
macros I should be using for the damage. Okay, all right. And so I will
Yeah.
use the reduced modifier attack that would normally be a bonus action. All right. And so then as her real bonus action, she will cunning action and run away, screaming.
Okay.
Ugh. It's so gross.
So luckily your weapon being psychic energy does not stick to this thing. Alright, so that is it for you.
Blast it, Lazard. It's gross.
So did it gets another save with advantage against the hideous laughter.
Oh, because you hit it. Yes. Okay. So wisdom save. 13?
That meets it, beats it.
Alright, so it shakes its head annoyed. And
Oh, man.
suddenly to the south, the other table comes
Oh.
to life.
Oh.
There was another table.
yeah,
Was it like all beat up though? It didn't look clean and
Oh.
didn't get your attention.
It's a longer table.
I love it.
So- It's an oblong.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a longer table. So it rushes up and is going to jump at Alette, attempting to bite her.
Okay.
So pseudopod attack. Luckily rolls a natural 1 as you duck to the side and it just slams its pseudopod into the pillar, making a little crack in it. And then snaps a bit. Alright, so that is it for the Mimic. Unfortunately, the other Mimic goes now. Being that Rogan is stuck to it, it is going to bite at him with advantage. Yeah, 24 will strike him. Biting him for 10. Putting him to very wounded. Says, what the hell is this thing? Ah!
You should probably not be right in front of it.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to back off. So that is it for the Mimic. Lazard. The Pac-Man
Ooh.
monster is biting, or it looks like it's about to bite at Alette. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I am going to hex its strength. Because then maybe. Oh wait, is there a? Oh, there's a second one. I didn't even notice.
Yes, there are 2 of them.
Oh, you said the one is chomping a lot.
Yeah. So one of them bit Rogan, and he's looking badly wounded. Are you can see the room okay, right?
Yeah. Okay. That was just I was surprised. So I will hex the one on Alette, and
All right.
I
So
will start.
you chant doing a hex. Go ahead and link it, and mark yourself as concentrating. And you said its strength is hexed, so it has disadvantage to strength-based checks.
Yep.
Okay. So that is a bonus action. What else do you have?
Well, I am.
This one has been damaged already, by the way. Alette or Una stabbed it, but you're gonna target the one on Alette.
Yeah, I just want to
I
try
think
and.
Rogan got it too, right?
Yes, Rogan hit it initially. Alright, so you fire with your shot. 23 is going to strike it, doing 15 points of damage and upsetting the creature. It is now looking with murderous intent towards you. Anything else?
I had the corner, and on my turn.
Alright, Alette.
Let's gonna swing at it.
Alright, so you
the
slash down at this thing.
There you go. Ah,
So 7, unfortunately, is not going to be enough in the attack. Yeah.
I'll use my action surge for this.
Alright, so you swipe a first time, missing it. Then you come around with a quick second swipe.
I also have... I have to remember that I have precision attack.
You do, but 7...
I can't remember if that I have to call it before or not.
You don't, but 7
Oh,
would
when
be
I miss.
hard to hit with a precision
I
attack.
just have
So
to
you might want to save
remember that for
that.
next time.
Duh! Well, apparently you are distracted as you swing twice, missing with both, unless you want a precision.
It's not gonna work. I mean...
Well, its AC is
unless
12, so you need a 5 or over.
Yeah, because I have a D8, so there's a chance. Okay.
You gonna do it?
I'm using like all my stuff.
Oh well, I mean, if you're not, that's fine. I just thought you said
No, I did
okay.
it. I rolled a D8 and I got
No.
a 2.
All right, so no,
So
that
now
is
I'm in pain.
still gonna miss. New round. Rogan is going to drop his sword. Oh my God. Badly wounded. He's gonna disengage. Say, Bud, can you get this one for me, pal? As he limps back over here.
I'll try.
All right, Bud, what are you gonna do?
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is see if this thing is immune to poison. I will cast poison spray on it.
All right. Yep.
It is 30-foot range, and why is it freezing up now?
So that would strike it. 22 would hit an AC of 12.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Which one did you spray? This one, right?
The one, yeah.
Okay, so you blast it for another 9 points of damage, which will put it to wounded. As it throws up a little bit. Some bones come out of its mouth. Alright, anything else, Bud?
I think I will leave it at that, because I don't think I want to get into melee with this thing.
probably smart. Una.
Are you muted?
You might be muted.
Sorry about that. She's like, is it dead yet? As she throws another knife at him.
Hey, Una, the nice thing about a mimic eating both people is you always get your sneak attack.
Alright, so you're throwing a knife at this one over here.
The badly wounded one, yeah. Or the one that we've been pummeling, yeah.
Alright, so 14 will strike it. Now, I don't think you have a way of getting sneak attack on that thing.
Yeah, I don't have a way of toggling it on and off when I'm using Beyond 20, sorry.
Okay, so you strike it for 9 points.
And then she will send the second blade as well if it's still
Oh yeah, it's still
barbling.
still trucking.
Aw.
Oh yeah, so that one flies wide. Zoop.
Alright, I'm going to... Can I then use my bonus action for one more attack?
I don't think do your psychic blades count as knives?
They
They're
do,
light.
but the Nick property says you do that instead
sorry, I
of
didn't
using
mean
as a
to
bonus
roll.
action.
I meant to link the ability, sorry.
Or what did you say? The Nick property says what?
The Nick property says you can make that attack instead of your bonus action attack.
Is it instead of your bonus action?
Yeah,
Because if
you
it's instead,
can.
then if you lose your...
Well,
but you still have a bonus action.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
you-
you can do it and
you-
keep
Right.
your bonus action. That's the
You
good
can-
part.
Just
Okay.
as like a character builder option for future, you can do both if you take the dual wielding feat.
Yeah,
like
you
you can make the Nick attack and an offhand bonus attack.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Well,
Alright,
Yeah.
so then...
in the description you just posted, it said the properties are it has Vex as the property.
Because
Is
she was
that-
probably using like a short sword or something before she got level 3. Or like
I
a
was
short
using
bow,
daggers.
which has.
I was using daggers before I got level 3. I have a short sword, but she's never used it. She's
Maybe
only
a
Okay,
short bow, because
So-
short bow I think has Vex.
do the psychic
She does
blades
have a
have
bow as
Vex, or do they have Nick?
It's saying, like in the description that she just posted, psychic blades. It says weapon category simple.
So maybe
blah,
they
blah.
don't have Nick.
Properties: finesse, throne, mastery, Vex. You can use this property, and it doesn't count against the number of properties you can use with the weapon mastery.
Maybe. Okay, so I don't
I'm
think
sorry, guys, I'm confused.
I don't think the psychic blades have Nick. They have Vex.
Right.
I know the offhand has Nick.
Oh,
if,
okay,
if
so
I'm right.
Does
I
it
don't see
say
Vex
that somewhere
anywhere.
that the offhand has Nick?
No, it just shows me Nick in my sheet. Maybe it's because I have regular daggers in my inventory.
Okay.
I'll have to try and look through the.
Yeah. Well, we'll just play it as is.
Yeah.
Just going forward, we'll use Vex instead of Nick. But that would be it for
I
Una.
don't have... Oh, I do have Vex. I'm sorry. I had to scroll to a different area of the sheet. All right.
All right. So the mimic. Was there something else you wanted to do?
Yeah. So, for my... Let me see if I have any other bonus actions then.
Well, you used your bonus action.
No, I didn't.
You threw your
Did I?
second dagger. You rolled a 25. Right?
I did?
I see
It's-
Una,
Oh,
Psychic Blades,
Sorry,
crit,
that was-
25.
that was the roll that happened when I was poking around in my sheet trying to link Psychic Blade's
Oh.
description.
All right. So what are you doing for your bonus action?
Oh my, yeah. So I did 2 attacks and I missed with the second one, which was the 6.
Okay.
Well,
And then,
how do
so
you do 2 attacks?
didn't I?
Yeah.
How did you do 2 attacks if one of them wasn't a bonus?
I
action?
rolled a 14 on the first.
Well, one
and
of
then
them, yeah, one of them was a bonus action. So you used your action and your bonus action, right?
Well, I thought I was using my action and my nick, but that was before we determined that going forward we were going to use Vex.
Yeah. So, but
So if
you,
I had known before I had done that we were going to that was my bonus action, then it's fine, whatever. Okay, so my item, let's say I used my bonus action.
Yeah, because
I thought we were changing it going forward. I didn't know we were changing this turn. Okay.
Yeah, because you rolled already.
For my item interaction, I'm going to draw my short sword and hold it out to Rogan.
Okay. So this
I rolled
thing
though before we made
is
that
going.
decision,
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, since you rolled a natural one, it would be weird to go back and say that didn't count.
When I rolled it, we were saying that it was part of my action, and then after I rolled it, we decided that going forward, it wouldn't be part of my action anymore. It would be a bonus action, or we'd use Vex. So that's why I was saying I didn't understand that we were changing this turn.
All right.
It was right. It was a feature of your ability, though, that it was Vex, not Nick. So
Yeah,
it wasn't. It's not a change. It's a correction.
Yeah.
Right. I understand. It's just when he said we were going to go do that, he said going forward. That's why I didn't realize we were.
All right. Well, let's just keep going because we've spent a lot of time on this. Okay. So this thing is going to hurl a pseudopod at Alette. Oh, but luckily Alette is quick and she dodges to the side, avoiding the swipe. And that will end its turn. Now this one is going to hop this way, coming towards Una, but since Bud is standing fiercely in its path, it will instead throw a pseudopod out at Bud.
Ooh.
Bud quickly ducks to the side, avoiding the pseudopod. Alright, bad rolls for the creatures. Lazard, what are you going to do?
Let's see. Yeah, everything I've looked up, it does have Vex instead of Nick. I could have sworn it has Nick. I guess that's my bad. Damn. Alright, let's see. I am going to... so the one to the right is pretty wounded, you say?
Yes, so the one that just jumped at Bud has several wounds on it. Chomping, trying to get to Rogan and Una, but Bud stands defiantly in its path.
Okay, I will blast that one instead, even though the other one has my hex on it, but I will blast the one that's weaker.
Alright, so you blast
minus
at
the hex damage.
Yeah. So 16 is going to strike it, blasting it for 5 force damage, knocking it back slightly. And that, let's see, that would knock it into near death, as the box is now, or the table is now broken in several places.
Foul table.
Rogan says, "You get that table, bud." See, is drawing a hand axe. The hell kind of creatures are these? Oh,
just from my nightmares. And that'll be my turn.
Alette.
I'm gonna try to hit this thing.
All right, so you slash at it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's better, and I'm gonna booming blade as well.
Yeah, 22 will strike it, doing a booming blade. For 5 points of damage, as your sword gets stuck to it, and you are grabbed.
Yep. Okay, and then she's... Oh, right, that's right. That is fine, I suppose.
Okay.
Or... I don't think I can do... I can't disengage without first getting myself unstuck. But I could let go of my sword.
You could. That would end the grab. Or the grapple, or whatever it's called now.
Yeah. What else do I have? I think she's going to do that. She's going to drop the sword.
Okay.
And she's going to... worth it to... Yeah, she's going to spend a superiority dice to disengage. and go, hoping that it'll come for her. Just step this way.
Oh, you're going to give it an oppie?
No,
No,
said
she used her superiority die to do evasive footwork. So
Could
she
you link
can
that?
yes, I sure can.
Is that the one that gives you the armor bonus as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So you quickly step back. It's a bonus action. Go ahead and roll your AC buff.
Oh, right. It's a D8.
D8.
Right?
Yeah, it's your superiority dice.
Oh,
So you
great.
gain a 2 bonus to your armor. Anything else?
I can't update my armor on my token still. I still don't know why. Oh, wait. I think I figured out why. Last time.
As long as you kind of know what your AC is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think there's a good
20
way
now.
of... If you figure out a good way of temporarily updating your AC, let me know.
There was, overwriting stuff.
there's an
But yeah, I'll
override.
look more into it. Yeah.
All right.
But then anything you add to your inventory after that isn't going to
Yeah.
automatically.
So Rogan is going to pull out a javelin and say, "You creepy bastard." 21 will strike the thing. Ooh, nice roll. Doing 10 points of piercing. And then he is going to second wind because he is hurting. So that's 5 points of damage. Or 5 points of healing, putting him to not so close to death. Bud.
All right, so the mimic is standing over the torch now.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to item interaction grab a flask of oil from my belt
Okay.
and toss it into the flame of the torch.
All right. Improvised weapon versus AC 10. Oh, wait.
Oh,
It's a dex save? All right. We'll use that. So
you know,
the creature will attempt to jump out of the way. But he fails. So he is set ablaze. How much does he take?
let's
I think
see.
it says
I'm
under the
reading.
description.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. If the target takes fire damage before the oil dries, the target takes an extra fire damage from burning oil.
All right, so that would be 5 damage since he wouldn't technically.
Oh wait,
take...
no. There it is. It's deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn there.
Okay.
Can take this damage only once per turn.
So so it creates like a little burning area. Okay.
Yeah, since I threw it on the torch instead of
So
dousing him with it and then putting it on it.
So yeah, there's like a little pool of fire. So if he ends his turn there, he will take damage.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm looking over at the other one and being like, I can only do one at a time here, so I'm going to stay right here, and maybe I'll step right here to further get in between Una and it, and that'll end my turn.
All right, Una, what are you going to do?
Okay, so I reread everything, and now I understand my own confusion. If we were going by Nick, then I still had a bonus action. If we were going by Vex, then I had advantage on that second attack, and so I still had another roll. And that's why I was so confused. But
so
I guess
it's Vex though, right? There's no choice. You would just be using Vex.
Right. But when I started the turn, we were doing it one way, and then when you said we're going to do Vex, I would have still had another roll.
We were doing it the wrong way. That's why I said.
Okay, so if we did it the right way, I still had another roll.
Okay, but
right.
Let's.
That's why I was so confused.
So if you get so I'll just say if you get your power wrong, and I'm like trying to move the narrative along, I might just say forget it. Let's just move on. And if later on you say, oh shoot, I should have gotten another roll, like at that point we're kind of. I thought
I got another roll. That's why I argued it, and then we moved the narrative along anyway. So I was trying. I was understanding it, and I was misunderstanding what you guys were saying when you said my turn was done. Because it didn't seem right to me, and it wasn't. That's what I was trying to say. But that's fine. I'm going to shoot. I was saying it just so that we could clarify for next time that that's why I was confused and why I was arguing that I still had a roll. But I'm gonna. I don't have cover when I'm right next to Bud, right?
No, your allies don't provide cover when they're adjacent
Then
to
I'll
you.
try again to finish this guy off.
Alright, so you hurl a psychic blade over Bud's shoulder. Flies at the creature. Oh, but an 8, unfortunately, is going to miss.
Okay.
Yeah, anything else?
Apparently, that's all I have. I only have one
You-
attack now.
You can still make a bonus action attack.
No,
Yes.
because I didn't use a. I thought I had to use a regular dagger for the extra attack.
No, there's
No.
in
Go
the
ahead.
psychic blade ability says that if you make an attack, you can make a bonus action attack with your offhand, and it's 1d4 instead of 1d6.
Yeah, so that's a bonus action part of the psychic blade. You can
I thought I had to hit.
no,
Nope.
not with that.
Okay.
It just wouldn't be free. Like, well, yeah, it wouldn't be an extra attack as part of the, normal attack.
Okay. So then, I
All
guess
right.
that's the bonus action.
Yes, so that would be a bonus. 20 is enough as the second psychic blade goes flying and stabs the creature. Yeah, which kind of shimmers and, or not shimmers, but shakes a bit as blood comes out of its mouth and it goes limp.
And I would have had to drop the sword I was holding out to do that offhand attack. So there's a sword on the floor now. If someone needs it,
I
I'll put
don't
it down.
know. Do you have to have your offhand free for that?
For the psychic blades, I might not. I'm not sure.
For the
Either way,
secondary?
I was going to drop
so.
it
I
anyway.
think okay, but yeah, because I don't think so. I think you can, because it disappears as soon as you throw it, and then it materializes as soon as you attack. So I think you
Yeah.
can throw it and then throw a
With the
second
main
one with the
hand.
same hand. Yeah.
Either way, I wanted either Alette or Rogan to be able to
Okay.
grab another weapon should they need it. That's all.
Alright, so that would end your turn. The Mimic goes this one. It's going to jump forward
Take some booming blade.
towards Alette.
Boom.
Yep, take some booming blade as it crackles with thunder energy. Let's go ahead and roll your
I did,
booming
it just-
blade.
Oh, what? Why is it not? Okay, I'll just roll a d8.
Yeah.
My sheet's not working. Ah, not 2d8.
Alright, so I'll take that 5
Why
as
is
it
the macro
crackles a
not
bit.
working?
And now it is going to lunge at you with another pseudopod strike. Oh, critical hit.
I'm gonna silvery barbs up.
Alright, so you spend your reaction seeing as the pseudopod comes down. You go, ah! Quickly.
I don't have silvery barbs. I'm sorry.
Oh, you son of a... you... Alright, Lizelle falls over dead. DM's tired of this shit.
Lizelle!
No, I'm just kidding. You're fine. Suddenly, the roof caves in on Lizelle. It's very odd and random.
Actually, to be fair, a lot
Son
of people,
of a bitch.
since Strixhaven, I'm not sure if Strixhaven was meant to work with 2024. So a lot of campaigns, silver barbs no longer exist.
Yeah, I do feel like it's a little strong, but at this point I haven't outright banned it yet. Although if I do, I think an easy fix, I don't want to spend too much time on talking about this, but I think an easy fix for it, I think that would make me happy, would just be it can't affect critical hit rolls. Like, I think that would bring it down to a good place with power. Like, you can just prevent normal hits.
Well, also, it's interesting, since Xanathars isn't meant to work with the 2024 stuff, it's only supposed to be Tasha's and Forward. Technically, Absorb Elements does not exist in the 2024.
Oh, is this written somewhere?
I don't know exactly where it is, but that's what I've heard, that the stuff that's supposed to work with Tasha's is, or the stuff that's supposed to work with 2024 is Tasha's
Let's
and
call it
later.
5.5.
Yeah,
Alright. Well, anyway, so
it is a
you
little
would...
interesting.
Yeah, you would be crit by the pseudopod for 14 bludgeoning, and you would become grabbed as the adhesive sticks to you.
Okay.
So it is basically the pseudopod is
Wait, I'm not-
grabbing you.
I think that's just the one.
Okay,
Walmart,
so that is
right?
it for that mimic. The other one is dying. Oh, it's
And it ends its turn in the fire, so it takes
oh, it takes another hit. All right.
Oh,
five fire damage.
Yeah,
that
it
was a
just
crit.
burns. Huh? What did you say?
Nothing. I forgot that it was a crit. I was like, oh, I forgot what my AC was,
Oh, okay.
but it was a crit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a crit, so couldn't really do anything.
No worries.
Alright, so the mimic ends its turn and dies. Lizard. I'm gonna call you Lizard the Liar. Get my blood pressure up over here. I just won the battle. Whatever. Go ahead, what are you doing?
Silver barbs.
Silver barbs.
Alright, is the mimic stuck? Yes. Now, because it's holding on to her, so that means it's stuck for me. So I can freely blast the shit out of it, which I do.
Yeah, 23 will strike it, blasting it
No
for another
rolls on
7.
damage. Jesus. Roll 1 on my Eldritch Blast damage. Jeez.
Alright, anything else?
I'm mad because that could have potentially been like 18 damage or something. But anyway. Alright. He seems a bit annoyed, even though he hit it. He like just nicked it. He's like, damn it. And then
Rogan says, "You got this, buddy." So he gets ready to throw another javelin. Alright, Alette. So you are stuck to this thing.
Or is it stuck with you?
No, I think she's stuck
Well,
with
I mean,
it.
if it's helping you out, I'll just stay here. No, she's not going to stay here. She's going to try to break the grapple.
So, action, escape DC
Yeah.
13. Which is now just a... The new rules, I think it's just a strength save.
That's right. So Hex doesn't even help it anymore. Oh wait. Oh no. There's at higher levels, my Hex does affect saves, but then it's enemy save. God damn.
Yeah,
Hex used to be able to help with this stuff.
it did nerf it a little. But yeah, now it's just strength saves for grabs. So DC 13, strength save, please.
Yeah, and that's my action.
Yes, that would be your action. As you try to yank yourself free of this thing. Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, would it actually be more beneficial to just hit it?
Well, your weapon is stuck to it, so you can't.
I also have another weapon.
That's true. You could draw something. It's your call.
Yeah, she's going to
Because you don't have disadvantage
draw
on
her
attacks.
draw her scimitar and attack it.
Alright.
because- Yeah. Alright, I just have to find my scimitar. Damn it.
It's in your belt, you just said. Jeez.
I know. Jeez. I know.
I have to
it's
tell
just
you
it
where
didn't-
your scimitar is? Ugh, being sassy today. Sassy Lou is sassy in this DMing game.
Items. There we go. Okay. There. It's back on there. And using dexterity. There we go.
Alright, so you draw your blade, slashing at this thing.
And booming blade,
19
nice.
will strike it, cutting it once again, and getting another sword stuck to it.
Yeah, and can she... I guess she's going to use one of her second wins. Oh, that's an action. Never mind. Or a bonus action, I mean.
That would
Oh,
be a
'cause
bonus,
I-
yes.
Because I have it.
I do need a
bonus, so-
damage roll for the scimitar, though.
Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Wait, what?
Is that right?
That seems
dragged
like
the
an
scimitar from-
attack.
That's an attack roll.
Yeah, that's an attack roll. You gotta click on damage.
No.
I did click on damage.
Wait, how's
No,
that
it does-
possible?
1d6 plus 3
Literally, you can't even roll that high.
and 1d8.
I don't know. I just
Oh,
dragged
that
it from roll
macro is
20.
set up wrong. Yeah, it's
I'll delete it
adding.
and
You're
try
gonna
again.
have
Adding
to.
Booming Blade.
Yeah, just roll a
Oh,
d6.
it's adding booming blade.
Which
'cause
yeah,
I have
should
that
not be.
accidentally toggled on. Let me try again without the booming blade activated.
Okay. There we go. That's more like what a scimitar should do.
I
right.
didn't realize I had toggled the booming blade.
All right.
I didn't even know that's what that was for. I didn't know what that button was for. Okay, but now
All
I do.
right. That will wound it as you slash it again. Your scimitar getting stuck, but you cut
Okay.
a piece off of the creature as it continues to be angry at you. Anything else?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So you feel a
I
bit
forget how
better.
many of those I have a day.
And it is Rogan's turn. So you gain 12. Rogan is going to hurl another javelin. He says, creepy things.
Sorry.
Doing another 11 points of damage. Nice. Rogan is like a fucking surgeon with these javelins. Which
Yeah.
will push it to
Too bad he's so
badly
squishy.
wounded. Well, that's why he's getting some training from you. Alright, so that is it for Rogan. Bud.
All right, seeing that it's looking pretty bad, I'm gonna charge forward and hit it, bonk it with my quarterstaff.
Alright,
Where
your
is-
shillelagh quarterstaff, I assume?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, there it is.
Oh yeah, 22. So you bring the quarterstaff down,
Just
bashing
for the
it.
heck of it, I'll make it force damage.
Oh, all right. So 7 points of
'cause I
force.
can.
There's several cracks in it on the table, but it is still alive and coming
Uh-oh.
at you. Anything
Does
else?
Does that mean my quarterstaff is stuck in it?
Yes, your quarterstaff is now stuck
Ah.
on it. So you
Oh.
are grabbed. Are you
I
going to
was
let go of
hoping
it,
to
or are you going to be
avoid that.
grabbed?
I'm not gonna let go of it.
All right, so you are grabbed as well.
Hey, that's mine.
Yeah.
Give it back. Give it back.
Give it back. I guess Alette technically, do you let go of your weapon after you hit, right?
Oh yeah.
So you can take the grabbed off you. Una. What are
Wait,
you
so
gonna
now
do?
it's got my scimitar as well. Right?
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
I'm going to
Free
use my
weapon.
bonus action for steady aim.
All right. I think you do have to stay where you are for that, though.
Then I would have cover from Bud.
Yeah, it would
I
give him.
thought my speed becomes 0 until the end of my current turn. I just can't move after.
Well,
if
it's,
you
No,
have
it
it
says
moved, I
if you
see
have
what
it.
you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
okay.
but Lou. Okay. Oh shoot.
yeah.
You were up there. I thought you were.
No, she
below
moved. She
Rogan.
moved
No.
down one. That's why when
Ah.
she said steady aim, I was like, yeah, you can't move for that.
yeah, well, I mean, this was what I was planning to do with my turn before Bud moved, so that's fine. I'll take the -2 and still have advantage, and then I will try and finish him.
All right. So you concentrate, and then psychic dagger flies through the air.
Oh my god!
No. Unlucky.
Advantage.
Luckily, I have
Oh, but
advantage.
yes, advantage, right. So 16 would strike. Una with the kill steals.
I'll take it. It's fine.
You just burst its
I'm
brain.
stuck to it.
And it goes limp. Well done.
You do that as much as you want to.
That was all Maine. She hit the spot where I hit with my magic and weakened it. You're welcome.
Rogan whispers to Lazard, remind me never to piss Una off. He's gonna fucking scanners me. Because he would know what scanners is.
Of course.
I don't know what scanners is.
It's an old sci-fi movie where people's heads
They
explode.
blow up their heads. Yeah.
But anyway, the creatures are defeated. The tables lie limp on the ground, bleeding quite profusely. What do
What
you
were
all?
those?
Alette's gonna collect her weapons,
Rogan's.
or try
I got
to
no
at
idea,
least.
but that thing bit the hell out of me as he surveys his wounds. Didn't feel good.
So it kind of covers his mouth, trying not to bark. Watching the tables bleed.
A little
I'll kind of
trippy.
poke at the one that my quarterstaff was in, just like
All right.
poking around at it. See.
So now that they are
What is
dead,
this thing?
you are able to remove your weapons with some work. Like, And you finally get him unstuck after trying for a bit. But yeah, these things seem to be very sticky.
And gross.
It seems like their outer parts are sticky. Like inside the mouth doesn't seem to be as sticky. But yeah, the outer like hull of it and its pseudopod has a very thick adhesive, which is also very powerful. What do you want to do?
You know, I could. I wonder if it's possible to skin some of these because since their skin is so sticky, you know, I bet they would make for a really great fly trap.
Why would you want to trap flies?
Yeah, because they're annoying.
Rogan says, "Well, how would you skin it without getting stuck to it?"
Let's.
Do you think there might be a... Go ahead.
I
I've
was
got
gonna say,
plenty
well,
here
that's
on
a
my
good question.
sword. To, like, hold her sword up. It's like dripping with ooze.
Rogan just shrugs. He's gonna also grab his javelins and his weapon off that one. Ugh, gross.
Do
He
you
kind
think
of
that
wipes it on the wall.
we should cut them open and see what else they've eaten?
Now that one was
That's-
barfing up bones.
Not a bad idea. Might have eaten something worth taking.
They're awfully gross, but it might be worth it.
Well, what do you suppose came in here? I mean, it wasn't one of these things. They don't really have hands to open and close doors, I don't think.
I mean, if they can look like tables, can they, like, become like other things, like, and walk?
No, that makes sense. I guess they would have had to have come in here somehow. Maybe they can open
Would they
doors.
close a door behind them?
Or they're the pets of whatever went through.
Yeah, maybe. This place is making me
Or
uncomfortable.
maybe whatever went through got eaten by them, or just ran fast enough.
Are we sure this is the room that it came in?
Not really. There might have been. There were other doors, so they might
Yeah,
have
we
gone.
passed a lot of doors.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought we were going in the direction that we thought we heard it, but I guess we didn't really.
What do
think
the
about it.
mimics look like after they've been killed?
They still look like tables with their pseudopod arms and mouths, but they're just all bloody and like cut up from the wounds they suffered.
So I'll try and slice this one open, like somewhere below its mouth that could be a belly.
Well, if you open it up, like you can open its mouth, you would see
Oh.
there's some stuff inside, like it looks like mostly looks like there is some like acidic substance through its mouth. Like it doesn't have like a deep system of like a stomach and a bunch of intestines. It looks like it just has like a little belly there that it would probably absorb stuff through. There are some bones in it, as well as what looks like a partially digested plant person, one of the fungal people.
The myconoids.
Give me a perception check. Let's see what you
That
can
looks-
see.
Well, it looks like this isn't a friend of myconoids. Seems like that was lunch.
Hey,
Maybe
Bud, can you are you able to detect magic around you?
No, I mean,
Oh, I can do that. Oh wait, I think I've already done it.
If somebody can, I'm just saying it might be useful in case one of these stupid things ended up eating an adventurer that had a magic item on them. I doubt that their digestive system is strong enough to disintegrate a magic item.
well, Una,
Yeah.
really quick with your perception check, you think you see a vial, a stoppered vial, floating around in the acid. Though it might be dangerous to stick your hand in acid to try to grab it.
So there's nothing about this in the description, but is there any chance I could try to use a whip to
Like whip the vial.
retrieve an item?
Let me
Lasso it.
I finally found a use for this, and he clenches his hand into a fist, and a phantom fist appears as he casts Mage Hand. I should be able to grab it safely with it.
Nice.
Alright, so yes, the spectral hand will grasp the potion in the acid and pull it out. You now have a partially digested potion vial. Looks like mostly the cork. I don't know. Does glass? I guess glass does melt in acid after a while. Depends on the type of acid,
Does any of
probably.
does any of the
I
magical
don't know. I'm
properties
not a
of
chemist.
Oh well, I don't know. I guess we can shatter vials, and so yeah. I guess
Yeah,
so.
potion
Okay.
bottles aren't magical generally. It's the stuff inside that is.
Mhm. Okay.
But yes, you have this potion from the
Eh.
innards of this creature, which smells really
I'll go.
gross.
I'll go try to pry this one's mouth open with my short sword. And
Okay.
take a look here too.
So the second one, tongue hanging out of its mouth, looks like it would just have a bunch of plant material. You don't see anything of value inside of it.
Ugh. She like drops the jaw and like kind of steps back.
So shall we go forward or backwards?
I will say with that 22, since you we're kind of looking around anyway, you think you notice a small button that you thought was a decoration, but it is indeed a button on the pillar over here.
Can I look at it closer?
Sure. So now, as you get closer, there are a couple of little divots coming out of the pillar that might all be buttons. So there are 4 buttons there.
These look like some sort of mechanism, maybe.
I'm going to cast guidance on Una again for investigation checks. Say, what do you think they do?
I will peer at them closer. And I am trained. I just don't have much of a bonus for int. So
Alright, so D4 roll.
nice.
Alright, so a 13. So, yeah, it looks like the buttons are attached. What can I say about them? What would you know? You would guess that these might activate certain functions that would be useful to the lab. Or maybe it could be something more sinister, like some kind of trap if you push the wrong button. But it's hard to know just by looking at the buttons themselves. Like
Do they?
Yeah.
Sorry.
the pillar doesn't give you much more of a clue.
Is there
Don't
any
have
of that Elven
markings.
script?
What is,
Oh,
what
who
does the
can
Elven
read?
say,
Who
by
can
the
read
way?
Elven?
Yeah.
I think I can. Hang on a second. Let me check my.
Alette can.
I'm a high elf, so I would assume
Yeah.
I can.
All right.
Yeah, Alette
I
knows that.
can. Yes, I can.
All right. So everyone can read them. All right.
Not
So everyone but Una. So there are markings around the room that seem to mark areas of the laboratory where things might be kept. Kind of like maybe like where things may have been stored, like sections of the room for certain ingredients. Like one place is marked for components, one is marked for rare herbs, one is marked for essences, and there's basically words kind of denoting different parts of the room for maybe storage purposes. Like
But you
someone
said
here
there
was
were-
very maybe very strict about how things were to be stored in the laboratory. These
But you said
buttons don't have any
Oh, yeah.
markings though.
No. Okay. And you said there's like some evidence of like possibly bookcases or cabinets or other tables that are disintegrated or in ruins.
Yes,
That probably were what those.
it may have existed at some point. Yes.
Should I push one?
Lazard's eyes kind of like widened
Yes.
as you said that. I said, yes, you should push it.
Rogan
And like,
says,
Do the buttons differ from each other, or do they all look the same?
Oh, well, I guess there would be. Okay, so I lied. They would have markings on them. If you look closely and clear away some of the grime, over each button is a number, 1 through 4. In Elven. So they are labeled 1 through 4.
Are they horizontal or vertical? I don't know that matters, but
They would be going vertical, starting at 1 at the top, then down to 4.
I don't know if that matters, but
All right, which one should I push? Are we all gonna stand here while I do it?
Just pick one at random.
okay.
All right, so which one are you pushing?
I push number 4 because it's the easiest to reach.
All right, so you push the bottom button and it will light up. It begins to glow very
It's nice
slightly.
knowing you guys.
But nothing else happens. It's just glowing now.
It stays on.
Yes.
Should I push another?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe it's a code.
I guess I'm going up the line.
All right.
I'm like one of those kids that gets in an elevator.
So yeah, just run your hand over them. You press the number 3, and now that one is also lit up.
I look to the others, and if they don't stop me, I'll push the other two and then 1.
Okay. Beep, beep. So you push the other 2 buttons, and suddenly fire comes shooting out of the pillars. I need
Oh,
deck
no.
saves from everyone. Oh God!
Who could have seen that coming?
Actually, I'll say Rogan is out of range. It's 10 feet from the pillars, so everyone but Rogan and your
does
imp.
the lat still get? Oh, from both pillars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my one of my features here. Which one is it?
Deck save is
that one?
12. It's not that difficult. All right, so Una goes, "Ah!" jumps out of the way.
Oh, actually, no,
Bard's
I'm
like,
not.
"Huh?
I'm not gonna
Oh
use
God!
that. I'm just gonna get hit by the fire.
Ah! All right. So that is Bud and Una made it. So there's a quick jet of flame. This kind of does a roast for 11 or 5 fire damage if you made it. As it just sprays out a little puff of fire and then just turns off. And the buttons would basically reset. They're not lit up anymore.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
And,
I
and
was hoping it was going to be
Lazard
something
is out of
interesting.
here.
yeah, he's like, you guys can continue looking through. I'm gonna swim.
Rogan says maybe who said maybe it's a code that we need as he is counting his blessings. He was like just out of range of that fire blast.
I mean, I did say maybe do you want to stand here while I punch these, but okay. Should we go forward or go back to
I think we should go back.
No more touching random buttons.
I want to see what's in the doors behind us. But also, ouch.
Can I set a mundane alarm here in this door that we destroyed? Like with a string and a bell? How far away would I be able to hear that?
Yeah, if you have some equipment to do that.
Yeah. But I probably wouldn't be able to hear that very far away, huh? Because it's a tiny bell, isn't it?
Yes.
The normal bell.
Did we check out that door on the other side of the room, or we just don't want to deal with it?
I mean, that's why I asked if we should go forward or back.
Okay, cool. I figure we'll get to
So,
it
yeah.
eventually. I just was wondering if.
I mean, I could take a look at it if you want to know if it's
Yeah, we
locked.
should see if it's locked or if we hear anything behind it, I suppose.
All right.
Just don't
I
press any
will-
more buttons, I guess. As tempting
Okay.
as they are.
She like fingers her singed bangs.
Yeah, Alette is pretty scorched.
I would peer at this lock before touching it.
All right. So this door seems to actually be locked.
And I will
You-
listen at the door as well.
You check it, and yeah, the double door seems to actually be the lock is engaged here.
Bud, do you think someone's used this door lately? Is that something you druids can tell?
Let me see.
Like tracks or anything?
Why is it?
That would be I guess.
Oh,
you can
should I?
use-
You need to make a con.
Wait, what? Oh, for your
from my hex.
yeah, your hex. Gotcha.
Perception or survival?
I'll say survival.
Great.
Okay. No, you think this door has been sealed for a while. You don't think anything has opened it. Probably because they didn't have a
Yeah.
key
Okay.
or picks.
So that could mean that any treasure might be in there that's been there for a really long time. And this might not be where whatever footsteps we heard went. So, but also if we unlock it, then we probably want to if we're not going to go through it, I think we should leave it locked.
Or peeks his head in. Somebody say treasure?
Makes sense.
There might be treasure behind this door.
Treasure?
I mean, I was just guessing that, places that haven't been touched are the most likely to have treasure, right?
It makes sense. If the places that have been touched, if they did have treasure, they probably don't have it anymore.
All right. Well, let's get that door open. I want to rob some dead elf.
We should probably step back. Is there any?
Rogan
Chance
says,
that this could be
before we
trapped
do that,
with fire?
is everyone feeling okay? Because we, did get into a little bit of a skirmish there.
I'm not feeling great, which is why I'm asking if it's trapped.
Actually, Rogan, you took some damage there. Do you want me to patch you up?
Yeah, maybe. I felt better, and Alette too is looks like she could use some help. I could just stay back though. Might be might be a good idea.
I was feeling fine until that column exploded.
Yeah, same.
Well,
The
I
sticky
can.
monsters. Yeah, go ahead.
According to my note, I have not yet healed Alette or Rogan since the last short rest.
All right, so you're gonna give Rogan some hit die to spend. Is that what you're doing? The healer's feat.
If you would like to do that, yes, I will.
He says, sure. I could use some healing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I thought
so
would take that as well, I suppose. And the hit dice.
so there is the description.
Okay, so his hit
And-
dice is a D10. So what does he add to that?
His Constitution and then my proficiency bonus. Well, you had once said Constitution, although it doesn't say that in the description. The description it just says proficiency bonus, which is 2. So.
Well, a hit dice would get a con bonus by default, so I assume it would
Okay.
be that plus 2. All right, so Rogan is looking much better. He says, all right, thanks, bud. He pats you on the shoulder. He's now back at full.
You're
Guess all that
welcome,
for
buddy.
me?
Yeah, Alette, I will do that for you now.
Could use some burn salve. All right, so she'll.
Oh, this is the druids are good at making making lotions and salves. It's
Yeah. This one smells interesting.
And Bud, you're not
She's
marked,
going
but you're also at 1 level of wound. You and
oh, that's right. I forgot that. Yeah.
There's not like a hit dice button on the sheet. The old sheet.
I don't know. I mean, there is on the old
Does it?
sheet. I
Or
assume
like,
there
sorry,
is
the new sheet.
somewhere on
It-
the new sheet.
I think
think
you
you
can
have to
only
hit
do
short
it
rest.
on a short
Yeah.
rest, which
That's annoying. Okay.
someone
I'll
needs
do that.
someone needs to point out that since they've changed some of these healing things to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
hit
so I'll
dice
do-
that they need to.
Oh, that's a very bad roll.
So plus your con plus 2.
Okay, so 8. Wow.
Oh wow, you have plus
Okay.
4 con.
Wait. No, because you said plus. You said 2. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Con
I thought
modifier.
there was some other healer's feat thing that you added to that. So no, then it'd be just be.
Well, there is. Yeah, you add.
Oh, I
2
do
for
have.
the
Oh, that's
proficiency
yeah.
bonus.
So it'd be
Yeah, yeah.
6
So
then, I think. Right?
2. okay. Yeah. I was looking at wrong numbers everywhere. Okay. So
Alright.
6.
So let's looking a little bit better.
Not much, but yes. Actually, no, much better.
Then I would come over here and so I examined the lock with perception, and it looked locked, but not anything else suspicious.
Now, you don't think there are any traps on the door?
I will
You know,
attempt to pick it.
I
What
wonder if it's the buttons on the pillar. One of them or some pattern may open the door, but maybe you can pick it. Try to pick it first.
Alright, so go ahead and give me thieves' tools. This doesn't seem like too hard of a lock. The DC is only 10.
While she's doing that, Lou, what did the writing on the wall say again? I want to put it in the journal.
Just designating certain areas of the lab for certain things, like components, potions, probably just to keep the place organized.
Got it. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Oof.
so that would fail. I assume no one did guidance.
Mm, it doesn't work on tools apparently.
Right,
Oh,
that's
shit.
right.
I can hang on. I can do something with this. Let me
You
find
got
it.
your psychic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. You can spend one of your dice to, I think, either a reroll or a bonus. I forget.
It's plus D6.
Okay, so that
And
would automatically make it.
Okay.
Using your psychic energy, you give yourself a little bit of a boost, and there is a satisfying click. The door is now unlocked.
Back. Looking smug.
Nice. Good job, Una. Who wants to open it?
Which side are the hinges on?
I was playing
How's
with
that mage hand thing?
Oh yeah.
What did you say,
Solnar's really
Lazard?
satisfying. Oh, just real quick, like Solnar's really satisfying out of combat. I'm finding in another game, just because like if you start with skilled, and then now that rogues get reliable like much earlier, and then with the side dice they have, they're like one of the ultimate skill monkeys in the new 2024 now. Anyway,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, the door opens inward towards you guys, just like the other door. So you said you're gonna try to use your mage hand to pull it open.
I did not, but I saw.
Alette suggested it.
Oh, let's suggest.
she was like,
Okay.
you gotta use that. mage
Uh,
hand thing."
he does from like max distance, which is
All right. So luckily the door is not stuck, and it bursts inward, making a little bit of noise, not too much. And you would see some caved-in rocks and a bunch of mushrooms on the other side.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Oh,
light up
mushrooms.
hold on. Careful about these mushrooms.
Light a torch. All right. So you get your torch back, lighting up the area again.
Oops.
All right. I assume you picked up the torch that you had dropped.
I was
Uh,
debating whether or
cave
not I
over
would reach under that thing, and I think I just expended a new torch.
Oh, you did? All right. Let me delete the other one.
Yeah.
Bud, did you pick
is
up
the
yours?
oil still burning? Is the oil still burning over there?
Yeah, so that torch is cooked. But there is the other
Yeah,
torch
that's
that
what I
was
thought.
not burned up. So I guess you pick up that one if you want. So I'll give you light as well.
Sure. Yeah, I'll pick that up.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like this was some kind of hallway. If you look out, which partially caved in, or something dug through it. It's hard to say, but it looks like there is a cave over here, like a hole in the wall that goes into a little cavernous area.
Do we want to go off the beaten path, or do we want to just close ourselves in a room and rest.
Well, we could close ourselves in this room if we want.
Well, if no one's come in here in a while, maybe this is a safe place to rest.
It
Might
would
be.
seem like it, unless there's something
I could
coming
probably
from
lock
the
the
other
door
side.
behind us. And then we're stuck when something attacks us.
I mean, we could either rest here or we could see if this cave. I don't know. I don't trust those mushrooms.
What
I
do
don't
you
trust
think, Bud?
tables or mushrooms.
Are they like the tasty kind, or?
What do I think about these mushrooms, Lou?
Well, they seem to be large patches of mushrooms. Do you want to go examine them?
Can I make a nature check from here?
Sure.
Safe distance?
I could maybe I could send my familiar in to check for danger.
Okay.
Familiar says, I'm not your
Oh.
scout.
You know what? I could do that too, but you should do it.
Okay, yeah. Can you?
Mine is
You okay?
temporary.
This is fine. He flies over.
She's gonna be in Ravenclaw.
Ah. So he is kind of looking around. He says, "Looks like just normal large patch of mushrooms." When suddenly he is attacked by one of them, which lunges at him, catching him by surprise. 20 will strike him. Doing 11 piercing. And I need initiative rolls.
He is the piercing non-magical.
It is. So he's resistant, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't think that matters anymore. I think that.
You mean the new imps?
Yeah, the new imps. I think they just doubled their hit points, but they don't have resistant. Hang on, I'm doing a check. It's in the player's handbook.
Why do you hate me?
It's not you that I hate. You know how you hate druids? I hate warlocks.
Why do you hate
What did I do to
truth,
you?
Lazard? Don't hate truth.
Yeah, they don't have resistance to physical damage. They have, to bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. They have resistance to cold and immunity to fire, poison, and the poison condition.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 2024 or the 5.5. They have magic resistance, true sight, invisibility. Yeah, they have more hit points now, but they no longer have the resistance.
How many hit points are they supposed to have then?
21.
20,
Okay, so that's the 21. It's just, I guess this is just the old sheet. Aside from the HP.
yeah, I think we updated it. That's why I think we talked about this last time.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me initiative rolls, and you can roll for him, Glenn.
Are we surprised?
I'll say
We were
no.
suspicious
You're
of
not
the
too
mushrooms.
surprised.
Yeah,
'Cause you were
given
all
that
looking
we
suspiciously at those mushrooms. It's not like the table that just suddenly attacked you, which you were not at all expecting.
And we sent in a test,
Yeah,
crash test dummy.
you sent
so.
in the little bomb defusal robot, and it completely got exploded. So you're not surprised. All right. So, you recognize this thing as the creature that you fought outside, the veggie pygmy. So the first act, as this thing snaps and bites your guy, is Rogan. It's always Rogan.
He rolled another net 20 on his.
Jesus.
Apparently, Rogan
Initiative.
is on it today. He says, "Don't worry, little demon creature thing. I'll help you."
Just
did
remember
you-
how squishy
you
you
just-
are.
Did
throw
you
your
roll
javelins.
for him again?
He's just a raven.
I don't see rolls this time like I did last time.
Oh, did I forget to clear initiative? Did I forget to clear initiative?
I don't know.
All right. I might have forgotten to clear initiative. Well, none of you have double initiative rolls.
Because we all rolled, so it
Yeah,
replaced our own
it
ones.
replaced ours.
All right. Well, let me roll again for him because I maybe forgot.
The mimics are still on there. So,
Yeah, I must have.
Oh yeah.
or one of
cleared
them
it.
is.
All right. So. Yeah, he didn't roll as well this time. So the first act would be Lazard.
That's what I wanted.
In your head, your
Yeah.
imp says, "You better get this fucking thing off me."
As a bonus action, he will move Hex to this fucking thing. And then as his main action, he will blast it.
All right, so you blast at the creature. 9 is not going to be enough. His AC is 14, so that just shoots past him.
That's a low damage roll anyway. We're working on it. And that'll be his turn.
Okay. So from the south, the mushrooms down there are going to move another one of these things. It's rushing up, lunging at Olette.
Oh.
Ooh, 21 is going to strike. So it lunges at you, biting, hitting you for 8 piercing. It's a nasty, vicious bite.
I would say silvery barb, but I don't want my imp to die.
You better check yourself on that silvery barb stuff.
Wait. That was okay.
I'm just so used to having.
Do you have temp HP? It says you have 2 temp. Is that right?
No, that's just my superiority dice because I have nowhere else to track it.
Oh, there's no. That's
No,
right.
there's
That's
no-
right. The new
There's
sheet
no
is
resource
terrible.
box at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I had 24, and I minus.
You could track them
Should
in
have 20.
notes. I think there's a notes section, but yeah, there's no good place like the old sheet.
Yeah, no, there's. I need it like right here in front of me, or else I'm gonna forget about it.
In the combat tab, I've got like I didn't think I had anywhere to track the healers kits, but down in the combat tab there were checkboxes for them. So you may want to see
maybe
if
you can look into that. But
Yeah.
anyway, that is it for the pygmy lizard. Oh wait, you just went. That's right.
Yeah.
So from the bushes, or from the mushrooms, another one of these things is going to pop out. It's going to hop up at the imp. It goes, "Ah!" Oh, crit. Ruh-roh. So the imp takes 16. Poofs out as the thing just munches down on him. Ending the pygmy's turn. Alright, now Rogan runs over. Says, "Nah, the imp! You bastard!" He's going to hurl a javelin at this thing. 13 would just miss, especially with all the cover. So that's it for him. Una.
I will move down. Does this guy have cover for me?
He would. Yes.
Hmm.
You could go
this guy would have-
here, and he would not have cover from you.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
because from there, one of your square points will hit all 4 of his without a lead being in the way.
I'll do the only thing I can. Pew pew.
All right, so you hurl a dagger or a psychic blade.
Nice.
Oh, crit!
I will add sneak on that.
So as it's biting Alette, suddenly a nasty, a direct hit from the dagger. 5, 11 plus 6, so 17. As it kind of jumps back, wreathing in pain from all the psychic energy, putting it to
And I'll
wounded.
follow up with a second attack.
And this is an advantage because of the Vex.
Yes.
22 will strike it again.
Okay, so just the
Oof.
9.
Wow. That is going to bring it down. Yeah.
10, 15, 20. I'm gonna step back here, and that's my turn.
Okay. So that ends your turn. The thorny pygmy over here goes, now that it's chomped at your creature, it's going to come running up towards Let, lunging at you. 17 will just miss. You managed to bring your shield up and block. It's then going to move here and end its turn. Let.
Okay, she will. Do these ones regenerate? I'm sorry if I just missed you saying that.
Yes.
Just
So
looking at my
they
sheet, trying
are
to figure things out.
regenerating.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to mark
Alright.
them. Or this guy.
Okay.
Same as before. From what you
Well,
remember,
I don't have fire, so
someone had
cold
mentioned that
or-
cold, fire, or
Yeah.
necrotic will stop the regeneration.
yeah, it doesn't matter. She's got none of that. So she will attack this one here.
Okay.
And with my short sword. And booming blade, because why not? Just in case. Oh, damage.
Yeah, so 20 will strike for 6 damage. You said this one again?
The one above me.
One above you. Alright,
Yeah.
so 6 points, and he is booming. Taking more damage should he move. Anything else?
I mean, he's probably not going to move because there's plenty of people to gnaw
Oh,
him on
we'll
here.
see about that.
Oh. Okay. But has plans. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stay here for now. I'm not going to do any fancy stuff.
Alright,
Maybe I'll second wind because I have another one of those.
sure.
Yeah, she'll
So
do that.
you
She'll do that.
gain back 4, feeling a little bit better. Bud.
All right. Lazard, are you really badly wounded, or is that just an old?
He's wounded. He's at half.
Yeah, that's because of the stupid fire.
I guess I will modify my plan then. So I guess he won't move. I'll cast Cure Wounds on Lazard.
Okay. So you channel some healing energy.
I cast it. I don't know why it's not going to the chat.
Not receiving any healing. What's wrong?
There it goes. I apologize if it does it again.
And you can reroll 1s and 2s or just 1s
Ooh.
for your healer feat.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Also, that should not be plus 0.
Healing
That should be
reroll.
plus your wisdom
You
modifier.
can re-roll the die if it rolls a 1. And you
Okay.
must use the,
So what's your
and you're
wisdom
right,
modifier?
my wisdom modifier is 3.
Okay, so that is 11 points of healing. Anything else?
Yeah. So with my bonus action, I will shift into a panther.
All right. But it'll say,
You don't
remember,
need
we need fire. So you are shapeshifted.
We need fire, and I don't have any. So
Oh, it's giant smite. I'll mark you with this thing. So you are shapeshifted. Go
okay,
ahead and put
I
your
have the-
temp HP in.
Yep.
And you have the sheet. Okay, anything else, bud?
Nope.
All right. So new round. The veggie pygmy is going to get back up and lunge at at Olette with a bite attack, but she is just going to kick it back as it does not get past her armor. Lazard.
Okay. This one still has my hex, so that's the one I'm gonna pass.
This one has your hex. It's
Oh,
marked with the
they
hex.
moved. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's the one I'm gonna blast. Take this.
Alright, so it jumps to the side as your blast hits the wall.
And I'm gonna run away. And I'm gonna.
Alright, ends your turn. This one is going to rush up, also attacking Alette. Lunging with another bite, which you shield, knocking it back, keeping it at bay. Rogan.
I do
Yeah,
riposte on that and
sure.
then try to hit it. Let me just think it.
Yeah, so you spend your reaction for a riposte.
Okay.
Just get them all regenerating.
Ooh,
So
That
that is a
was-
crit.
yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna make it like 8 damage instead of 4. Oh, I was supposed to roll crit damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Right,
roll
or does
crit
it just-
damage.
Okay.
So 12 as you cut
That's
into
better.
the creature, which will not put him to wounded yet, but that certainly hurt. And you spent your reaction. Rogan says, "Hey, give me your torch." Bud. Oh wait, you turned into a panther.
I would have dropped it. I would have dropped it on the ground.
Okay. So he will pick it up, running over here, and stab at this thing with an improvised attack. Huh. So he's waving the torch around, but the creature just jumps back. And he would miss. Una. You might be muted.
You're muted.
Sorry. They're flying, right?
No.
They're not. Okay, they're not like I thought they were like some sort of pixie. Okay.
No, they're just like
Can
they're like a dog fungus.
Can I like pour some oil on one of them?
Yeah, you could, or throw an oil vial or flask if you have a flask of oil.
But I have to use a whole flask.
Yes.
Or can I do like just a little bit on each one, like in different turns?
You could make a pool on the ground, light it on fire, and we can drag their corpses into the fire, or push their corpses into the fire.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna try to.
I say as a panther.
Right. And yeah. No, I assumed you were out of character, but
No,
yeah.
actually, I can talk as a panther.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I keep forgetting you can do that now.
My favorite new rule change.
I think that I'm gonna try and improvise weapon like Rogan did. This probably is a long shot, but with my torch, I'm gonna try and stab this one.
Okay. So that would be a strength attack.
He isn't wounded though.
No, the only one that is badly wounded is that one over there.
Okay.
The one who went
But I
down.
can get to that one. Yeah, so I will see if I can give this guy some fire damage. It's a long
Okay.
shot. So that would just be D20 plus my. Never
Oof,
mind. It doesn't
no.
matter.
So you wave the torch about menacingly. but to
And-
no avail. Rogan would say, I got the torch stuff. You just keep them down with all those psychic daggers.
And then I think that I can. Does that count as a light weapon, even though it's improvised? Can I do my
No,
bonus
a
action
torch
attack?
would be an improvised weapon. It wouldn't be light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's my plan then. Oh well, I guess I would disengage gunning action.
Okay, so you back up. So this thing goes. It is not happy that you went forward with fire, so it's going to come after you, giving Bud an Oppie. Also
I will
taking
take
some
it.
damage from the
I'm
thunder.
going to use my pounce attack, which is +4 to hit.
Okay.
11.
AC is 14, so that is going to miss. I also need a roll from Alette for her thunder damage.
All right.
So you spend your reaction attempting to pounce, but to no avail.
Oh, gosh.
So 4 points of thunder. Which it will regenerate 3 of those. As it rushes up and jumps at Alette, biting. Ooh, 20 versus AC.
Yep.
Or sorry, not Alette. Una.
It hits.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's
So
fine.
it jumps on you, biting your arm for 7 piercing as you knock it off. It falls to the floor, getting ready to attack again. But that's it for the creature, Alette. These things are all regenerating.
Yeah. I will attack. Okay, that's that one. Guess I'll just go to this one because that one, oh, that one's regenerating. It's gonna get up.
Well, it's up already.
Oh, it is up. Oh, okay. So
Yes.
the
It's,
KO is not there anymore, so she will just attack that.
Oh, is it still? Oh, yeah, no, the KO should be gone.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. She's going to attack. Actually, yeah, she's going to actually attack this one because she has a feeling it's going to maybe move.
Okay. So you go for that
Most likely,
one.
at least.
Yes, 15 will
plus
land
booming.
a hit.
And it's booming bladed. And
So you
damage.
cut into it for a nice, healthy 9 points, putting the
Yeah.
creature to badly wounded and affecting him with thunder energy.
Yeah.
He is vexed, so next attack against him would be at advantage.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, Bud. Panther.
All right.
Bud.
I'm gonna step up here to attack the one that is bothering Una.
Alright.
So pounce attack again.
Alright, you lunge
Which-
at it from behind.
Sadly, does not knock the enemy prone. Oh, same roll.
Alright, so once again, it jumps out of the way, avoiding your pounce. Anything
I
else?
will. Yeah, I'll use the prowl ability. This is. I'm just gonna post all this. Sorry for the wall of text, but so I can move up to half my speed, which is 50 feet. So I can move 25 feet without provoking opportunity attacks, and then I can hide at the end of it. So 5, 15,
You would still have
20,
to have some cover.
25. Yeah,
Okay.
I go behind the column
Alright, so you slip off behind
and
the
attempt to
column.
hide. So
doing
I've got to make
stealth.
a stealth check using the Panther's +6. Okay,
Ooh, so
23.
yes, you
So
are
that
well
clears the
hidden.
15 threshold, and they have to beat a 23 to spot me.
Which none of them can. Alright, so you are hidden from all of them. Ending your turn, new round. So this thing is going to regenerate some more. And once again, attack Shalette. Doing a bite. Ooh, 19 will strike you. Latching onto your arm for another 8 points of damage. And Alette is looking a little beat up.
Yeah.
Alright, that is it for that thing. Lazard.
Alright.
It's time for a party wipe. Hopefully not.
They do have like exhaustion and stuff, right? The ones that went.
Yes,
Oh,
the
it's just
one
the
you
one.
took down
Yeah.
has exhaustion. The others do not.
One has my hex. Is it this one now?
No, it's marked
No,
with
it's
it.
the one with the target.
I don't know which one the marks. So there's so many marks.
It's the bullseye.
It's a little-
Oh, the bulls. Okay. I'm gonna blast that.
Alright, so you let out another shot. Once again, missing.
Oh my word.
I'm leaving. Just like, see you guys.
You blast around the pillar, unfortunately completely missing. You move back 30 feet.
Yes. See ya. No, that'll be my turn.
Rogan says, you better not. So this thing is going to move in around Alette for the flank with -2. +2, so it's a wash. But it rolls horribly. Natural 1, and she just easily kicks it off.
Did it get oh yeah, I have to do the booming blade damage.
Oh yeah, booming blade, yeah.
I'm glad he chose that one. I was like, that was the most likely to move. Oh,
Oh.
just gets 1 extra point.
Alright.
We're rolling great today.
I know.
Roland, or Rogan is going to take his torch, say, gotta get rid of one of these, and he's going to go for the one that isn't exhausted. Doing a torch swipe. Oh, yeah, that
Nice.
will hit. So he strikes it for 1 plus strength, which is going to be 3, so 4 points. That is actually enough to bring it down.
Yes.
Nice work,
And
Rogan.
expire.
So it is dying. Proper dying,
And not, yeah, no regeneration.
not regenerating. So yeah, it is down and dying, and he says, "We got one." As he gets
She'll
ready to
give him a
attack
high-
the other one.
5.
Huh?
Or Oleg gives him a high 5.
Oh yeah, quick high 5.
Yeah.
With her shield. Una.
Yeah, I guess.
Mona's just gonna stab him in his cry.
Rogan would say, Bud, help Una. What are you doing back there? I guess he wouldn't see where you went, so never mind. 17 will strike. Unfortunately, no
I
sneak
don't think
attack.
I get sneak, yeah.
Yeah, because the panther ran
then-
away.
Oh,
14,
whoops. Sorry.
7 points of damage. The psychic blade, which will knock him down to wounded.
And I think to that, let me see here. Before the end of your next turn. So the Vex still applies because I hit him this turn on my
Yes.
next turn, even if I don't do a bonus action attack. All right. Yeah, I think she's gonna try and run away. She's gonna use her bonus action to disengage.
Okay. So she disengages, quickly moving
Can I
south.
jump over this guy?
Yes,
Or
as
which-
long as you have at least strength of 5. Which
Yeah,
I believe you do.
I do. All right. So then. Oh, my strength is. Did I get some sort of strength drain at some point and never clear it?
I don't think so.
We got attacked by the shadows.
Yeah, my strength still says 7, but that was back when we were in town. Would the long rests have cleared that?
Yeah, that
I mean, I
would
can still jump, but my
that
strength
would
is
be
7.
cleared a while ago. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, that's my turn. So my strength is 10.
Okay. That's better.
Okay. So yeah, you are over there. Your turn ends. The pygmy is going to follow you. I don't think he still has thunder on him because that already discharged.
Yep.
Rah, 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 rah. Gains back 3. Rogan's like, look out, Una! So he jumps, biting. Ooh, and that is gonna crit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I'm down.
no.
So you are bit for 15, and you would go down as this thing is on top of you, biting you. Ah! So you're not unconscious, but you are dying.
Oh.
You
Okay.
have 1 level of exhaustion. Alright, that is it for the Vegapygmy. Alette.
Okay. I guess I'll attack the one that just brought Una down.
Okay. So you turn around, trying to make sure it doesn't keep biting her. Oh, yeah, 24 strikes, vexing it.
Yeah, may as well Booming Blade, even though I'm not sure how I can make it move. But, damage.
Alright, so 7 points. We'll put it into... Well, yeah, it's still wounded. Anything else?
I'm just gonna move over
Alright,
here. Oh wait, no,
this thing would
that
attack
one's
you.
this one's still up. That I forgot that one was still there. I see it now. Yeah, she's not gonna move.
Okay. So that is it for Alette attacking that one. Bud.
All
Hiding
right,
behind
I'm
the
gonna
pillar.
pounce from my hiding place and hope that that is enough to give me advantage.
Sure, I'll say it's pretty close. So you
I was gonna
do
say
a lunge through the air. Go ahead and give me an attack with advantage for the
Panther would be
pounce.
really useless if I can't get
From the
2d20. I know there's a way to type that in where it does the advantage automatically, but I don't know how to do that. So 8 plus 4 is 12. Oh my god. Plus the 2 from flanking, 14.
14 is its AC, so that would strike.
Thank goodness. And I do 2d4 because I had advantage. Do 7 slashing damage.
Okay. So that would put it to badly wounded as you tear into this thing, getting it off, catching it off guard.
All right, I'll stay here this time. I won't use the prowl.
All right. The
Multi-attack action.
pygmy is going to jump at Alette as she is distracted. But you just kick it back, taking no damage. So that's it for that. Lazard. Oh, and it regenerates
Here.
another 3.
He's gonna try and blast his hexed monster.
Alright, so it does have heavy cover from the pillar. Man, you are not rolling
4
good.
misses in a row.
So it takes a chunk out of the pillar, but would miss the
I
creature.
really want to control my character in the last 30 minutes. Jesus Christ. Might as well just go to bed. That'll be it.
Alright, so the pygmy is dying. It will continue to fade. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Wrong one. Ending its turn, Rogan is gonna take his torch and swipe at this one.
Kill it, Rogan.
It's like, you son of a bitch! Crazy plant thing. 9. Oh, he has flank though. That would be just enough. That would be 14. Yeah. So it is burned and KO'd.
KO.
As it falls down, dying. No regeneration. He says, alright, that's 2 of them. Just one more. Is Una okay?
I'll
Una.
take care of Una.
Are you
Sound.
Batman?
I just about...
I'm Panther Man.
The girls. Don't worry about the pygmies. He's like, okay, jeez.
Mildly terrifying.
Guy's intense. Alright, Una, I need a death save from you.
Sorry, I don't know how to whisper to you when I'm doing it from beyond 20. I
If
don't
you
even
just
know where
use
to
the
do it.
roller tool, you can just do a d20 roll.
Okay, gotcha. Like, I don't actually see... Oh, I see where to do it on the Roll20 sheet. Okay, I'll do it from there next time.
Okay. So that is it for Una. The pygmy KO'd. Oh, almost rolled a nat 20. That's it for the pygmy. Alette.
Okay. Guess this is my target. This last one that's not KO'd.
Alright, yeah, 15 will land a strike. Doing a whopping 4. Oh, wait, you do have a... No, you don't have advantage because you switched. So
Yeah.
it will take
I keep forgetting that I
4.
should focus on.
Still alive.
Man, it's painful doing that little amount of damage.
Alright, so that will end
Okay.
Alette's turn. Bud. Or
All right, as
Panthro.
bonus action, I will drop Wild Shape,
Alright, so you turn back into Bud.
and I say, "We're resting after this, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need it." I will use my last spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on Una. And I do want to point out, because I didn't say it at the time, I with the Magic Initiate feat, I got a free cast of Tasha's Hideous Laughter once per long rest. So that's why I still have a spell slot left.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I know you were all counting.
Makes sense.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you can reroll
I can
one of
reroll the
those.
one.
Yeah.
I can reroll the one.
Alright, well. I don't think you
Can
can
you
reroll
reroll
it
that?
again.
Yay! Nope, I have to take it.
Alright.
So it's 3
So-
plus 3, 6 hit points for Una.
Alright, so Una is conscious and prone.
I'm really
Ending.
not good at this druid thing.
Alright, so Bud's turn ends. The veggie pygmy is going to gain 3 health. And once again, lunge at Alette. Ooh, 19 is going to strike.
That'll
Ooh,
hit, yeah.
12 points of piercing.
Ooh. Well, that brings her to 0.
So she is down as this thing just hops on her and bites her a bunch. She's like, ah. Not dead, but badly wounded. That's it for the pygmy. Lizard. Yeah, it might be rest time after this. These pygmies are vicious. They're like regenerating wolverines.
Our limited fire abilities are not helping us.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things hit hard for what level they are. That's crazy. Alright, well, Lizard. They're like little
Bonus
pit bulls.
action, moving my hex over to the last living one and trying to blast it.
Pew, there you go. And 10 will bring it down. So as it's biting Alette, a blast comes in from off screen, knocking it to the ground.
After 4 misses in a row.
Giving it
Alright.
another level. Oh, you know what? I apologize. This one had exhaustion, so it would have missed you.
Oh,
-2
Oh.
would have put it to 17, which is 1 under.
Okay.
So you are still up.
wonderful.
Nice.
Yes.
And I also apologize, because as I was looking at what I could do to help Alette, I realized the new healer feat doesn't have the once per short rest restriction. The hit
Oh.
die thing replaced
Yeah, the
it.
hit
so I-
dice would be
So
the
you can do it
restriction.
multiple.
So I can heal you. if
Keep
you
healing
need
as
to.
long as they have hit dice.
Yeah.
And actually, it's pretty good because it gives a bonus to the normal hit dice, so that's kind of cool.
Yes.
But anyway, the creature is down, but it is still regenerating.
And it will be my turn.
Alright, so this one Ooh, now it will wither. Dying. Rogan is gonna say, "Yeah, you bastard." He's gonna swing his torch at the other one. I got this. You guys really need to get some fire. Oh! So he
Yeah, once we
does
rest, I can get fire.
6, completely annihilating this thing and ending the combat.
Should we burn all the mushrooms now?
He says,
Burn all the mushrooms.
I hate those things. You okay, Alette? You okay, Una? He helps
I'm not
Una.
feeling
Yeah,
so great.
I'm a little better than Una's doing right now.
He says, well, I mean, I assume if there were more of them in those mushrooms, they would have popped out. They may have just been hiding in there.
Yeah.
But, it's up to you guys. Maybe we should lock our... Oh, fuck, we destroyed the door, he says. Well...
We can lock ourselves in the cave.
In that
right?
room?
There might be more of those things in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I guess probably not. Yeah, we did destroy this.
He's gonna step in here with the torch. Take a look around.
Oh, careful, Rogan.
He says, looks like, don't worry, I'm not
I'm
going
gonna-
far in. Looks like there's a door to the south. It's some kind of small room to the north. I don't know, I can't see very far into this cave, though.
Oh, I just brought a torch in and
I
it
can
disappeared.
see.
Here, are you
Yeah, I
holding
can
a
see.
torch? I'll give you...
I picked up the one that was on the floor right there.
Oh, sorry, I deleted it because I assumed she
Okay.
dropped it when she went down. So then I just
Oh.
now like put it back
Here,
on
I'll
me.
say,
but that's fine.
Oh, got it. That's
If
fine.
you
that's
have
fine.
it, then I can pull out a new
Yeah.
one.
No,
I'll
that's right. Una can have it.
I'll say Bud, yeah. Alright, so you can kind of see the area. It doesn't look like there are any more of those things. Something is to the north. It might be... Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from here. Let me see. It looks like some kind of table.
Oh no.
But it's
Very
not in
clean
good
table?
condition, so it might not be a
Okay.
mimic.
But the one that came alive down here wasn't in good condition, right?
It was in okay condition.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't.
they
It
can
wasn't
be in
falling
other-
apart. But yeah, I mean, technically they could look like whatever you want them, whatever they want to.
Maybe we should all just like attack it from afar right now.
He says,
Like
I don't
all of
know.
All of us shoot at it at once.
Want me to throw
throw
a
something
javelin
at
at it?
Yeah.
Can we do a coordinated attack where we all attack at once? Or would it still go down to initiative?
Well, you could. One of you could throw something, and then like after that would kind of go to initiative.
I see. So even if we all like go 3, 2, 1, and like stand in a line and like hurl stuff, it's still only one would hit, and then
Everybody
initiative there.
ready. Everybody ready in action.
Oh, you'd
Until one
still
person
have to
throws.
go into combat to ready action.
Ready
Yeah,
action,
so
yeah.
you can't ready in action out of combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always tell people, it's like, okay, if we can ready combats if we can ready actions out of combat, then enemies can. So that way they're all ready in action. So once we open the door, just 50
Yeah.
arrows come flying at your face.
Everyone would just
Yeah.
walk around with ready actions constantly, and then you just be
Exactly.
rolling initiative again. So,
Well, do you want me to shoot at it? Bud, could I have a little bit of that salve?
well,
Yes.
do we want to go check it out? I feel like maybe we should rest first. It could be a trap. I don't know.
I can.
But
I can use
Man.
another healer's kit usage on Una.
He says, "Yeah, but Una's looking pretty battered from that thing jumping on her. She's
Well, I'm just trying to keep her alive until we get somewhere we can rest. Like we don't know.
Why don't we go
don't
back?
know if-
What about that starting room? Why don't we go back down the hall and rest in there?
Do you think we'll make it? Like, I mean, there's a lot of doors. I'm worried about the noise we've been making.
Oh, crap, you're right. Oh, jeez.
But, I mean, either way's risky.
I guess we could just
Yeah, that-
close these doors and try to use this room.
I mean,
Give me that
everything in
ball.
the dungeon, whole dungeon knows we're here with those booming blades, you know.
Right.
Yeah, there's probably some things looking around now, but I don't know.
So, how many hit die can I roll when you heal me? Just one?
1 and add a +2.
Okay.
And technically the feat says I roll the die, which means that if
Oh.
it's a 1, you should be able to re-roll it.
Yeah, he would roll
Oh,
your
okay.
hit die.
Oh,
It
okay, so
says
it's a D8.
yeah, it says with a spell or with this feat's battle medic benefit, you can re-roll the die if it's a 1.
Nice.
So.
Okay.
But unfortunately not with a 2.
Okay, so I add 2 to that, right? That makes it 4.
You add
And
your
then you add your
con.
con.
Yeah, as if
Oh,
you're
and my
just doing a
con?
normal
Okay.
hit dice.
All right. Well, wait a second. I rolled that from the hit die and it didn't add my con, so yeah, I'm confused. Anyway, okay, so I'm adding 3, right? And 5 total.
Yes. Alright, so you're feeling a bit better. Rogan says, well, we should probably figure out what we're going to do and execute. I don't think we should stand around too long.
Alright. Well, wherever we rest is going to be dangerous, so we'll set up watches and hope for the best.
Alright, let's, I'm assuming you mean we're resting here. Why don't you two come on in?
I like here because at least we have I feel like, I don't know.
Can we
There's
drag
Let's,
those boxes into the doorway so people get all stuck trying to come in?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's push these corpses in the way.
And I'll
Make
lock
it
this
a-
door.
Okay.
First I'll loot this pixie or this thing.
So
Pygmy.
they don't have much,
Veggie
but you
pygmy.
could
That's what I
try
was
to get
thinking.
some essence off of it.
Is that something we did before that I would know was valuable?
Well, I think Bud collected some essence from the ones outside, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, well then can I drag this guy in and then lock the door?
Sure. So you drag the body inside, and Rogan closes the doors. I'll say since you picked it already, you can just lock it. You don't have to roll again.
I'll do that.
And you can also collect essence from the mimics, Bud, if you want to take some
Okay.
time.
What will that roll be though?
There's no rolls for collecting essence. You just
okay.
get bonus essence if you have the correct skill proficiency, which for these, they would all be nature. Because
Yeah, I don't have
monstrosities are nature.
that. Nope.
Is there
So that would
debris
just be normal.
in this hallway?
Oh,
people
wait.
came in?
Sorry, real quick. Was it Lazard who had nature? I thought one of you did.
Let's see. I
might be misremembering,
nature.
though. You do?
No, definitely not me.
Okay, so no one has nature. Alright, so then normal. You would get... I think you already have some pygmy essence.
I do.
So you would collect another...
Oh, these are the thorny veggie right?
Yes. So you would collect another 30 maho
Alright.
from these 3. And the mimics... You don't have any yet.
No.
What were you saying, Mary?
I'm gonna take some of this like bramble or growth or branches or leaves or whatever. I'm gonna put it over here, and I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it to hide the bell that I string on a little piece of string. Because I figure since we're staying in this room, that mundane alarm might be effective. It wouldn't have been like if we'd walked away, you know.
Okay, so you're setting up an alarm. Okay. So you get that essence, Bud, and you're attempting
got
to
it.
pass some time as Alette sets up a little trap here to try to make some noise should something pass
Just
through.
a little bit of warning, I guess, if something. Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
And did we drag the bodies over there as well? Did you say we were going to do that,
Yeah, the
Bud?
mimics are piled.
Yeah.
I'll
the
try, yeah.
Mimic bodies.
Okay, so you kind of put some bodies over here to block the area, making some difficult terrain.
So so we'll maybe hear a little jingle and they'll get stuck for a little bit.
Yeah, they'll have to climb over the dead mimics. All right, so let's attempt to pass some time. Or is anyone doing anything?
Watch. We should do some. I mean, if people are sleeping.
Yeah,
is that what we're
take
gonna do? We
watches.
set up our watch
Yeah.
rotation. Do
All right, yeah, there's not enough time to do a downtime activity or project, but if you want, you can do some interactions or something, or you can just quietly pass time. Doing some rolls.
So who,
I think
who
I'm
wants,
gonna sleep.
First watch.
Oh yeah.
We do.
I get up early in the morning. I, you know, at my age, you go to sleep early and wake up early, so I can take the last watch.
I can take first.
There is a section on the sheet for a watch rotation if you guys want to put people down. And remember, you can put Rogan on a watch as well.
Okay, so we could even double up some watches. Alette's also an early riser because that's what she does for training.
Yeah, just remember that no one can take more than one watch without having meditation or something that reduces the time, or else they would get.
Right. Alette
yeah.
doesn't need to rest for very long.
So yeah, the elves, for example, could take 2 watches because they only need 4 hours, and they would be aware during their rest.
Yeah, I only need 4 hours of sleep, but I want to see if I can not take any rests or any watches because I'm a noble. And nobles don't watch. They sleep.
Well, Alette will probably take middle, and then she'll just be awake when Bud gets up, and she'll just do
So, Rogan would say, Lazard, you gotta take a watch, buddy. We need eyes out. It could be dangerous.
Size. Come on, isn't that what I'm paying you for?
Well, you're paying me to help defend you, but we're comrades in this, right? We're watching each other's backs.
And he's just like thinking to himself, like, don't get close to the help.
Give me a persuasion check.
Don't get close to the help.
Father always said, don't get close to the help.
Alright, hold on.
Oh dear.
Where's that watch rotation thing? I can't seem to find the notes.
One of the tabs on the sheet is watch rotation.
Can you link the new spreadsheet? Because the pins
Oh, is it not
still
linked?
have the tribe.
Oh, maybe I
Oh,
here.
do you mean on the? I was looking in the Roll20 thing for that.
Yeah, sure. I'll link it in Discord.
I was assuming I missed it when I was out, and so I checked your pins, and the last pin is still the tribe one. So. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm looking. Okay, I was looking at the pins in the wrong order. I was thinking the bottom one was the newest, but I see the top one says unknown mercenaries. My bad. I got it. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Lord sighs and was like, all right, I guess. Just because you got pretty messed up today, and you make sure you stay alive to keep protecting me.
This is yeah, I appreciate that. Seems a little bit annoyed. All right, so time is passing.
I mean, he might be relieved that Lazard seems to have an interest in him staying alive.
Well, he doesn't. I think. Well, actually, I'll say Bud because you have a pretty high insight. You think he may have gotten annoyed when Lazard ran back and said he was going to leave?
He didn't say he was going to leave, did he? I think he was just. Oh yeah. I mean,
he totally did. He said,
"He's like, he seemed like he."
But
yeah, I would kind of subtly, but loud enough that Rogan could hear say, Lazard, that was a great last shot that finished off that last one. It was pretty smart of you to get back so you could further back so you could get a better angle. That was good thinking.
Yeah,
Give
yeah. It
me
was,
a deception with advantage.
Deception.
there's so much stuff in the way that I needed
I
a.
mean, he did make. Okay, all right. Deception. There we go.
It's more like, what
I
was
mean,
the
the
intention?
first part of the sentence wasn't deceptive, but the part about like
Oh,
why he
did you
moved
say
back
with-
might have been.
With advantage.
Did you say
yeah.
with advantage? Yeah.
All right. I'll give you an insight point for that one.
Nice.
And Rogan just kind of goes, huh. And then just kind of keeps doing what he was doing.
Relaxes a little bit, hopefully.
It was a funny and creative deception. So yeah, I'll give you an insight point. Alright, so time is passing. You pay Rogan, you get out your food, so minus a day's worth of food from your rations. And the evening would pass. No issue.
Oh, nice.
So you
Nah,
are not attacked and get a long rest.
Amazar's gonna sing Green Sleeve.
Well, actually, sorry if anyone. You probably all pressed the button already, but
No.
if you didn't, then during the night, it would be during the third watch. Who's on third watch?
Okay, so
Alette and Bud, I think.
if you're
I
saying that
prefer.
there are only 3 watches in the night, yes.
Yeah, there's
The math doesn't work out, but we've had this conversation before.
the way I do evening, night, and dawn watch.
Right.
So
Yeah, let's on both dawn and night.
So, am I alone on first? I mean, obviously it's past, so it doesn't matter. So, but is that how we're doing it?
oh wait, who's on? Who's on dawn watch?
Who's
That-
on first?
Alette and Bud.
Let and Bud. All right, so you guys are on watch when you would hear noises coming from the hallway over here. Everyone else is sleeping or meditating. I guess technically Lazard is still aware because he's meditating. So you would hear this too, Lazard.
When you say noises, does it sound like voices, footsteps?
Like footsteps and
Growling.
voices. As if people
Okay.
are like talking in hushed whispers.
I will whisper to Alette. Oh, it might be the blood hand. Should we let him know we're in here?
I
mean,
assume
if
you
it's in this way.
do you have a fire or any type of light source right now?
I don't know if we
Wow.
would.
Like a campfire?
Alette can see in.
I mean, if nothing else, I would be doing dancing lights every minute.
Okay, so you have your
While we're on
dancing
watch.
lights kind of lighting this place up. So they may have noticed the light.
They probably are already aware there's someone here, but
Okay, well,
we should let the others know.
I think we should let them be aware that we know they're here
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
Kind of a
nudge.
sign that we know. You know,
Yeah,
Right.
I'll
we're no rookies here.
yeah, I'll nudge Una and Rogan and just say like, heads up, there's someone coming.
So you're gonna wake them?
Probably nothing to be alarmed. Well, I mean, I don't want them to be surprised if something goes down. So
Alright, so you
Oh,
two
no.
are
I'm gonna
Ugh,
get up and
what's
walk to
going
the
on?
doorway.
Alright, so you climb over the bodies. And as you step
I
out,
don't know that I'll climb over the bodies. I'll probably just stay on the other side of them and say, "Hey, you out there? We're in here."
Alright, so you do see some guys over here who are caught a little bit off guard. They're like, oh! They do have
I'll send the
crossbows, and
lights
they
out.
kind of aim them up in your direction. Like, oh! Hey, it's you guys. They step out a little bit more relaxed
Yeah,
now. Hey,
Watch your
oh,
step.
What the
those
hell?
are pretty nasty.
What is that? Looks like a table with a
Oh.
mouth.
Yep,
hell?
that's what it is.
Oh, well,
These mouth tables, they're dangerous.
yeah, I bet. He says,
Got to be
well,
careful in these dungeons.
He says we have some people upstairs. We were just sent down to take a quick look around. The Bloodhand have a camp up above if you guys want to fall back and rest someplace a little safer. The halls here are clear as far as we can tell. Well, you look like you got a little thing going on here.
We're
Quite comfortable.
pretty close to being rested at this point. Well, you can go on back and tell your allies that we're okay. We're down here, and we'll see you in a little while.
Nods. He says, "Well, we're watching your back from up top, so you don't have to worry about any elves or goblins coming in and attacking you."
Are you not coming down here with us? You're just gonna hang out up there?
Says right now we have some fortifications set up. I don't know what the plan is. Like I think we're just the initial scouting party, so we might come down at some point.
Gotcha.
We're sent to see what was going on and if you all were, still alive.
Made a lot of noise, I'm sure.
He says, "Oh, well, we didn't hear anything. Maybe."
Oh, well, that's good.
Maybe before. Maybe that happened before we were set up. But it was quiet up till when you just stepped out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, go ahead.
Have a good rest of your night.
He nods and says, "Yeah, we'll see you." And they walk down the hallway.
All right.
Nice young man.
Yeah.
Rogan
So,
would
I
say,
guess-
I noticed, Una, you were hiding again. Luckily, they didn't come in.
Oh, yeah, she intentionally placed herself on the other side of the pillar from the door while she was sleeping, so yes, she definitely stayed there even after Alette woke her.
All right. He says, "Do you think there are any people in that camp that would be annoyed to see you in here with us?"
I thought that I was working for the Bloodhand. I thought they sent me here, Lou.
You were, though technically you were supposed to wait in the city. So you've
Oh,
kind
so
of...
slipping away with the group ahead of people was kind of against my orders?
Yeah, you got a little bit AWOL at this point.
Okay, well then,
I guess they
I
would
don't,
just be a little
how
bit.
how mad do I expect them to be, and would I expect anyone I know to be in this group?
So, you know the guy in charge, but you don't know how mad he'll be or if he knows what your orders were. The people in town are probably furious with you, because you haven't checked in a while. But you don't know how much this guy knows.
All right, then I would say, I think it'll be okay as long as we find some goodies and, make, come out heroes. Then, ask for forgiveness after, right?
Rogan
Yeah.
shrugs. He
Ooh.
says, "Well, seems fair." Well,
Easier to get forgiveness than permission.
Exactly. That. See, he gets it.
says, "Well, I got your back. Don't worry if they
Although-
try to start something."
Although Una, in my experience, it's pretty hard to get forgiveness too.
Well, not if you're a hero and you're rich.
Oh, I've never been either of those. So
Well, remember what Lazard said. We're not heroes till we're dead.
She
Is that-
screws
is
up
that-
her face and is like, I'm gonna finish resting.
Yeah. Go
All
back
right.
to sleep.
So you go back to bed. And at this point, the long rest would pass. So go ahead and give yourselves a rest. I think this is a good
Hooray.
place to end.
I am switching to green flame blade instead of booming blade.
That might be a good idea.
For now.
But give me MVP votes. I'm going to give Lazard an insight point because I feel bad for all those shitty rolls.
Thank you.
And
like that's all we have to
Pity-
do to get it.
Pity
I've been
inspiration.
there.
All right.
It's the DM. The DM is a fickle mistress. I will throw inspiration points around for random reasons.
Yeah, after like
Sometimes.
4 rolls of missing, I was like, okay.
Yeah. The fates will give him some cred because he rolled so poorly. He's building up karma. Or
Karma,
something.
Yeah.
He's building up good karma with his bad rolls. All right, so Bud, with 3 votes, you're MVP. So you
Hey,
also
thank
gain an
you.
insight point.
Excellent. And just so I remember, it's the insight points you have to use in advance to get advantage.
Well, you don't get advantage. You gain a +2 bonus per
Oh, +2, but
per
right.
point you spend. Up
Yeah, I
to
have a note here about it. Never mind. I'm sorry.
yeah,
You use up to 3 on a roll. Each adds +2, but you have to say it in advance.
yes, exactly.
Perfect. Got
Yeah,
it.
I feel like it. Then I can give them out more freely instead of just like having someone have advantage for like 15 rolls, which is kind of annoying.
Right.
I think this is a better thing. It's been
Yeah.
working better so far, so I've kept it.
I have to remember to use them. That's the only problem.
Yes, but I mean, you'll get used to it. My other groups are starting to. People are like insight or 2 insights, which I might just change them back to inspiration points. But good game, everyone.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Thanks, Lou.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
See you next week.
See you next week. Good night.
Noon,
Yeah.
Thursday.
See you then.
Good night. Bye.